What's up? 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 What is up? How are y'all doing tonight? Y'all, it is Friday. Y'all already know what that means. We about to have us a good old time tonight. Y'all, we got so many topics to talk about. It's gonna be a lot to cover. I'm gonna do my best to get through it. I know I'll be trying. I try so hard to promise y'all that I'm gonna try and keep this as a tight run ship, you know what I'm saying, and keep it under 3 hours. I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try because I do actually have some things I gotta do. I'm actually going. I got some stuff I gotta do early in the morning. So yeah, I got your boys got to get to sleep. So I can't be with y'all all night. But we definitely gonna have a lot to talk about, and it's gonna be very interesting conversations to say the least. But gotta say, shout out to the replay gang. Shout out, first of all, let me say shout out to my editor. My man has been doing overtime. Have y'all seen the little clips? Y'all see the little clips? Y'all, I'm trying so hard to keep up with y'all, and give y'all some little content here and there when I'm not available. Because I get it. Everybody's not gonna be able to sit through a 2-3 hour stream or whatever, but I'm trying. I'm trying to give y'all something. But this is definitely something that is taking a lot of pressure off my back. So I am all in for that. So all right, let's do a quick shout out for the folks that were able to make it early. All right, let's see who's in the building with us tonight. Kimmy J, what's going on? Thank you so much for making it. Kimmy, appreciate you. Come on now, Vet Mod Squad, let's go. Kristen Pratt, y'all, what's going on? Thank you so much for making it as well. Minister Crush, what's going on, brother? Another vet in the building. Thank you so much. My man Eric Shaw, what's going on, brother? Always a pleasure to see you. Shaul, what's going on? Thank you, brother, for making it. Appreciate you as well. Come on now, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for Miss Harper. Miss Harper's in the building, y'all. How are you doing, ma'am? Thank you so much for making it. Always a pleasure, as you know. Let's see, Dorian, thank you so much. Appreciate that for making it out tonight. We got Rim 17, another veteran mod squad in the building. Let's go. Thank you so much. Y'all better get them likes up. Don't have Rims come looking for you, y'all. I'm just saying, don't have her come looking for you because she want them likes. Give it a likes. Give them the thumbs up. Appreciate you as always, ma'am. Cynthia Charles, what is going on? Thank you so much for making it as well. Shauna, hello. Thank you so much for making it. Appreciate you. Who else? I saw somebody. Wait. Where the homie at? There you go. Boom. There you go. Gray, what's going on? Thank you, brother. Good to see you as well. Casey, what is up? Hello, Casey. How are you? My man Mike is back. What's going on, bro? Good to see you in the building. Thank you so much for making it out. Let's see. The talented one is here. Thank you so much. What is going on, brother? Let's see. Marcy X. Hello. Thank you so much for making it. Always a pleasure. Top supporter, top vet. What is going on? Thank you so much. Let's see. Rebecca is here. Thank you so much for making it as well. Let's see. Who else? I saw somebody else. Hold on. I'm coming. Wait. Oh, got them. Okay, got that. I see people are piling in. I love to see it. There we go. Come on now. Top supporter, top vet. My man Derek Gaines. What's going on, brother? Always a pleasure to see you as well. Thank you so much for making it. Clay D, what is going on? Thank you so much for making it. Joy Gillian, what is going on? Love to see the vets in the building. Thank you so much. Big Bo, what's going on, man? How you doing? Let's see who else we got. Boom. Let's see who else. We got, come on now, the Ohioan Alib. Hello, Alib. How are you? We good, right? I just want to make sure we good. Because I know the last chat. We was going back and forth. I still was laughing over that. I thought it was hilarious. But what up to the Ohio State? Or yeah, I'm gonna stop. I don't want to get in trouble. How you doing, Aleve? Thank you so much for making it. Lonnie T, what is going on? Lonnie, how come you ain't tell me you had 2 accounts? I did not know You out here sneaking and getting 2 shout outs. I didn't know you was also the other. See, y'all be taking advantage of the fact that I don't be paying attention to the chat like that. See, that's what. Hi, Lonnie. How are you? Let's see what else. Who else we got? Kid, what is going on? Thank you so much for making it. Let's see, my man Lion. Oh, what is going on, brother? Good to see you. Lisa Perry. Hello. How are you doing today? Trouble Clef, what's going on? Good to see you. Devin, what is up? Thank you so much for making it. Sunspot, what's going on? Professor the Film is in the building, y'all. Gary is here. Thank you so much. Frigga's Belt out here whooping everybody. Good to see you as well. Kiki West, thank you so much for making it. Love to see the vets in the building, y'all. Mac is here. What is going on? Mr. Hughes, I can't, Chicago, the first initials, I can't do that. But Hughes, what's going on? Mr. Hughes is here. Come on now, top supporter, top vet. Let's go. Black Widow, what is going on? Thank you so much for making it as always. My man Nelson V is here, y'all. Come on now. Good to see you, brother, as always. Who else do we got? I think I saw a couple other. Oh, there we go. Ty, what is going on? Hello. Thank you so much for making it out. Oh wait, my man Donnell is here. Good to see you as always, brother. Sean, what is going on? My man Diddy is in the building as well. Good to see it. Loyalty is love. What is up? Thank you so much. On my square, what is up? Thank you so much for making it. What we got? First contribution. Thank you so much, Dorian. Show off that. Oh yeah, okay. You know what it is. It's only the King T'Challa with his little Black Panthers. The spirit of the Black Panther. I gotta represent now. Come on now. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. All right, let me hurry up. I'm gonna get the rest of these comments and then we're gonna get started. Loyalty is love. Last time I came this early, my first son was made. Okay, all right. Well, hey, thank you so much for making it, and hope the little man is doing all right. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And shout out to everybody else that has hold on. What y'all do to her? I don't know how to take that. They don't. Hey, look. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna stay away. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Let's see. But shout out to everybody else. If I didn't get a chance to shout you out, look, we'll get to it next time. Don't you worry. But thank you so much for everybody making it out tonight. I really appreciate y'all. Eric Iverson, thank you so much for that contribution. E-Man, you hear about the Penguin from the new Batman getting a spinoff show on HBO? Are you excited? Yes, I will talk about that because that is a topic coming up later tonight. So I'll be jumping the gun. That's going to be a topic. So to answer your question, yes, I have heard about it. And yes, we will talk about it. I'll tell you whether I'm excited or not later on. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. Let's see who's what. Guess who's hosting the Country Music Awards? It's your pal Matt. I'm not watching that, and not because of him. No, see, y'all be setting traps. I don't like these traps. Why y'all be setting traps for me? I don't like what I do. I'm not watching that anyway. So whatever. Thank you for that information. Thank you. Marcus J. What's going on, brother? I ain't seen you in a minute. All right. I didn't think Bel Air was gonna slap this hard. Pleasantly surprised. I want to give Carlton a hug and an impatient room. Hey, he needs all of that, right? Hey, yeah, hey, Bel Air, I will say, I did not like when I saw the trailer, I thought the trailer was all right. When I heard the show came out, I was a little iffy on it. And then people were saying, like, yo, this is actually good. Yo, you should check it out. And I was like, all right, I'll see. I was a little late to the party, but I'm enjoying it so far. I'm having a good time with Bel Air right now. So, and of course, if you're new to my channel, make sure to check out my breakdowns and recaps. I am going through each episode. I went through episode 1 through 5. But now that I'm caught up, I'm doing breakdowns. I got one for episode 6, and I just dropped the one for episode 7 yesterday. So make sure to go check that out in case you missed it. But yeah, Marcus, I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you. Let's see. Christopher Ellis, thank you so much. Parent TV Council fighting against Marvel TV shows from coming to Disney because they think it will damage the brand. Your thoughts, E-Man? I will share those thoughts as well later because that is also a topic later on. Y'all be bringing up news. Y'all know this is a news topic like thing, right? Like I'm gonna bring up the news like later. But thank you for that. I will share all my thoughts a little later on that. Appreciate you. E-Man loves me. Who the hell is this? Who is this? Who is what am my squad at? My squad, who is this? I didn't even read the thing. Okay. You should put the topics on the side like upcoming local news. Okay, you know what? I could do that. I could totally do that. You know what? I will that's a good point because I think that way that'll prevent people from jumping the gun and at least y'all can see like what's in there. So yeah, you know what? Thank you for that. Thank you. See, this is how we grow. This is how we work. All right. So what I will do is I will list the topics moving forward in the description of the video. And that way, you know, everybody can know what we're going to talk about and stuff like that. So yes, thank you for that. Great feedback. Love it. Keep it coming, y'all. I appreciate that. If there's anything I can make, you know, if there's stuff I can do to make this show better, this experience better for y'all, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just as much y'all show as it is mine, you know? So yes, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Let's see what we got. Derek Gaines, thank you so much. David Alja is my favorite to be the next Black Panther. He's on Star Trek Discovery. I know you love your Star Trek. Okay, I gotta be honest. I don't know who that is. I gotta go look him up. But I'm with you. If that's your favorite, all good. I got no problems with nobody having a favorite for T'Challa, Black Panther, because honestly, like I've been saying, I'm just trying to fight to keep the brother alive. Like I just want to keep the story going. All the other talk about like who should play, that's luxury. Let's keep him alive and then get to the point where we can actually get some more. But I'm with you on that. Let's do it. I'm fine with it. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Let's see. Marcus J. Best guess at what House of Harkness is gonna be on. So you talking about the Agatha one? So that would be like the spinoff for WandaVision. So a couple of things depend on that, right? So one thing which would be interesting is when, you know, I would have to know exactly when the show is going to debut. So if the show debuts, let's say 2023, which is kind of soon, but let's say 2024. Let's say that. If it's somewhere close to when the Fantastic Four comes around, I wouldn't be surprised if they tied in that storyline because keep in mind, Agatha was like the nanny for Franklin Richards, who was Reed Richards and Sue Storm's kid. Maybe. I don't know if they'll go that route. Otherwise, I wouldn't be surprised if House of Harkness would be something like a prequel because Agatha's been around for a long time. Maybe we learn some other things. Maybe we learn how she got the Darkhold in the first place. That I think would be really interesting to see, and a Disney Plus show would be a perfect place to give us that. So I'm down with that. I will do that. I hope they go that route. Let's see. Man, hey, what up, namesake? What's going on? I am watching it and I am liking it so far. I was able to get a couple episodes to watch, so I'm in it right now. I will let y'all know how it is after because my thing is it's got a great start. I just needed to have a great finish. So I'm in it right now. Say less. Somebody else recommended it before and I listened. So I started it and I'm with you. Loyalty is love. Anthony Mackie should be Will's dad in Bel Air. Why? All right. If that's what y'all want, okay. All right, fine. He wouldn't be my pick. But you know, yeah. All right. Okay, let's get on to some of the topics. Y'all, why won't The Walking Dead die? I don't understand. Listen, I have watched The Walking Dead. First of all, the first season was one of the best seasons in television history. Like, I thought The Walking Dead had all the potential to be one of the all-time best TV shows ever. It had that potential. But then I want to say after, I don't know, season 4, 5, they started going down the rabbit hole and just getting work. They just kept stretching stuff over and over and over again. And for me, I was just kind of like, I think I dropped off on season 7. Whenever, like, I guess I don't want to spoil it for people, but whenever Carl left the show, I was just done with that. So I was just kind of like, you know what, I'm done. But then they kept going. They were doing all these like spin-offs and stuff. So supposedly Rick is supposed to get like his own movie. Then Michonne is supposed to get something, and then now I'm losing track because they doing too much for too long. I'm like, is everybody just a zombie yet? I don't know. Anyway, I don't even know if I'm gonna finish watching or not, but apparently they not done at all. And Negan and Maggie are actually going to get a spinoff, which accordingly will supposedly will reinvent the franchise, according to Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Wow. Okay. So I'm a Jeffrey Dean Morgan fan. Let's not get that twisted. I really like him. Now, I have not kept up with everything. I left after Negan obviously came through and there was like a whole war or whatever. So I didn't really keep following. I'm assuming based off of this that they're tag teaming because they're okay. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't know. But I'm just like, good God, y'all just not gonna let this go. Like, y'all already have Fear of the Walking Dead. I thought that was gonna be something, but now y'all doing more. Boy, y'all gonna milk this thing so hard, just dust gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Just, whoo, my goodness, my goodness. So, according to Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he said he's like hyping this thing up. Let me see what he said. He said, like, pretty damn excited about this one to finally spill the beans. Isle of the Dead is gonna turn what you think you know on its a that's a promise. A bold new vision of the Walking Dead is coming in 2023. Blah blah blah. Here we come. Okay, I guess I don't. I mean, is there really a way you can reinvent this after y'all been doing so many of them? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I will say this though, the comic book, if y'all have ever read the comic book for The Walking Dead, that is phenomenal. That is great stuff. Like, the comic does things that the show will never be able to do. I'll say that much. But I don't know. So do y'all believe in this? If any of y'all actually still watch The Walking Dead, is it still worth watching? Like, I mean, should I don't even know if I should ask, like, should I start watching it again? But like, is it worth it? And if you do think it's worth it, do you think that this Isle of the Dead, because apparently in this one they're going to New York City. I'm assuming New York City is probably even more infested, with more zombies and stuff. So I'm guessing things are gonna be even worse. I don't know. But does this excite you if you are, currently watching? If you're not currently watching, does this make you want to start pick up? Does it make you want to pick up and start rewatching it again? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's get to some comments I missed. Hold on, I'm coming. Whoa, hold on now. Look at the boot thing is in the building, y'all. Yes, what is going on, my booger sugar? Yes, my honey bunches of oats. How you doing, my caramel sweet thing? Love to see you. How you doing, baby? All right. Let me get on here. Let's see. Who else? Wait. Did I miss somebody? Okay, no, I got that one. Derek Gaines, no gas face tonight, no Mackie face. Ohio rules. Thank you, Derek. I don't. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm not gonna make no face. I ain't gonna. Good. I'm good. Marcus J. Loyalty is love. I will fight you. No Captain Falco. Oh man. Okay. No violence, but I understand what you mean. I got you. I know. We ain't trying to do all of that with Bella. We ain't trying to ruin Bel Air. I feel you though. Thank you so much for those support. For that support, y'all. Appreciate it. Let's see. Email. Who is this? Is this Jack Forever? Is this Jackie? I think I saw somebody say it was Jack. Okay. Agatha got a lot of moments that didn't last forever. Now she's in a Westview, trying to put it together, learning how to love. I don't know who's she gonna love. Ralph Boner? Like, what's she gonna do? I don't know. We'll see. I personally think that she's actually gonna break that curse. I think some way, somehow, maybe through Doctor Strange too. Maybe you got a lot of magic stuff going on. Maybe that curse gets broken. Like Wanda, or maybe if Wanda goes to a different reality, maybe the curse she put on Westview gets lifted. Maybe the curse she put on Agatha gets lifted. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you so much. Feel free to change your name. Just saying. Feel free. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Marcy X, check it. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Here we go. Marcy. Y'all, hold on. Let me give Marcy some love right back here. Oh, Marcy. Come on. Marcy with the $100 Cash App. For sorry couldn't bless you last week. Hope this helps. Marcy, everything you do helps. Thank you so much. You're so awesome. Thank you so much for that. What are you doing? Who is that? What are y'all doing? Who's requesting this? Where you get these singles from? You see how they just got me out here like a $2 hoe, $3 hoe, $3. That's all. Okay? Yeah. All right. So you just gonna, you're not supposed to take the money on the floor. That actually belongs to me. Like you, my manager. How you gonna throw money on me and talk about you, my manager? Hey. Where was it? Marcy, thank you for that. Appreciate you. I feel so demeaned right now, just so dirty right now. I'm gonna go take a shower after this. I deserve better. I deserve better. Leave here with my dignity. Anyway, where did I go? Thank you, Marcy. Thank you for this. I'm sorry. I'm over here trying to give you your love and your praise back, and they just throwing the money on me like I'm a cheap dollar. Ooh, just anyway, ma'am. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much. Gosh, no respect. Just no respect. All right, loyalty is love. Back at it. Just thought about it. They could tie it into Mackie's cult film, She Hate Me. Wow. Why? Oh, why? Oh, why would that ever? Oh, please don't. But thank you for that. Thank you. Appreciate you. Puma Lee, what's going on? What's up, E? It's freaking Friday. Did you see on the Flash the mention the multiverse to explain what was happening on the show? DC is a copycat. No, actually, I am really behind on the Flash. I think me and my daughter, like, we've been watching it together. I think we're on season 6, or maybe we just started season 7. I forget. Flash needs to end. That show's been going on. I think it's like on 8 seasons right now, and like they got 50 episodes every season. They need to stop that too. Like that needs to. they are running that into the ground. Okay, pun intended. But yeah, hey, I'm not surprised about the copycat thing. Like, the comic books be copying, they copy off of each other all the time anyway, so that's par for the course. But thank you for that, appreciate you, Puma. I'm about to read these comments. I'm gonna read these comments after. Some of y'all gonna be in trouble. I don't know who, but somebody. Nelson V, Jackie Incognito in the chat. I believe it. I felt the energy. I felt the Jackie energy. I don't know where she at, but I felt the energy. I know it is. Thank you for that, sir. Definitely not Jackie. Gotta make it rain quarters. Please don't have quarters falling on me. Please don't. I got sensitive skin. Please don't. Okay. Oh, jeez, Louise. Oh my God. See, this is y'all just have my wife just doing the most. Puma back at it. Thank you so much. I will watch Negan. They're picking up after the comic. Okay. Hey, if that's what they doing, cool with me. Cool with me. All right. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Let's go on to the next topic. Now, this I have to say is probably one of this is probably one of my favorite video games of all time. Like, I will play every and any God of War game all day, every day. Love playing the little extra missions and all that stuff. Love it to death, right? We just got some news that apparently God of War, a TV series, an adaptation, is going to be coming to Amazon Prime Video. They are currently in negotiation for a live action TV series based on the hugely popular ancient mythology themed games, according to sources. Let's see. This is going to come from the creators of The Expanse. And let's see. And the people that did the Wheel of Time as well. Let's see. Did they say anything about the plot? I don't think. No, they just, okay. Okay, so Amazon is just trying to really get themselves some more titles and some more things. But I gotta say, hey, I'm down for this. You could do this. Yes, please. Give me some more already. Like, I love this character. I love the potential. I mean, do you know how many mythologies he can go through and kill? Like, sign me up. I'm with it. Now the question is, who you gonna cast as, as the main character? I'm thinking. I mean, I've seen some people say Triple H from WWE. I don't know about his acting though. I don't know. Some people have also said Jason Momoa. He could. I mean, Jason Momoa kind of plays the same roles all the time, whether it's a Viking or some, ancient warrior, whatever. He could do it. I mean, you could cut him bald. I don't know if you want to cut all his hair off, but maybe, cut him bald. He could do it, who said that? The Rock? I don't know. I mean, The Rock could do it, but I don't know. I don't know if I could watch that and be like, yo, that's The Rock. Or that, like, could I see that was Kratos? I don't know. I don't know if he can disappear in the role. Vin Diesel, I'd say a younger Vin Diesel could have done it. Like, give me that Pitch Black Chronicles of Riddick, Triple X. Give me that Vin Diesel, and then we can talk. That would be a little bit more on par. What do you want? What are you doing? Where did you get that? Where did you get that? So I live in a house of disrespect. No one respects me in my house. They don't even give me real money. They give me the Usher bucks. Like it's the Usher bucks. I don't. All right. All right. You see, I be trying to be professional. I be trying. I don't. All right. All right. Okay. I got nothing. I don't know. I'm just a guy trying to run a show, and this is what happens. This is what happens. Let me get to the comments. Well, first of all, how do you feel? How do you feel about a God of War live action TV series coming out? What are you doing? What is this? Make it rain. What? Where did you get this? Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'll pick this up later. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Finish the show. Yes. How do y'all feel about a God of War live action TV series? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and let me know who you think would be a great person to be cast as Kratos in this, and we'll go from there. I don't know. I'm sorry. If you're on the replay gang, I mean, this is why you got to, tune into the lives. I don't know what to tell you. Let's get to these comments here. I'm afraid to read some of these. Who is Jackie? Not me, though. Okay. Okay. All right. The baby don't have play money. Make it rain. Monopoly money. Only way not to get arrested like Coogler. So this is the culprit. Okay. I thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. I'm sorry, not Jackie. Thank you, not Jackie. Apparently, we do have play money. I didn't even know we had this in the house. But I need to talk to my wife as to why she got a make it rain gun in the household. That's the part I got questions. Like, why? What? Okay, let me not go there. Let me not go there. We just gonna have to have a nice little conversation afterwards. I'm just saying we gonna have to talk. Prince Quarters, dang, make it rain. They gonna make it hell. Yes, yes, it was some hell. It was some hell. It was hell and hell. Okay. Oh my gosh. Didier, what's going on? They need to get Kyle from Living Single back to do the voice 100%. 100%. Great voice. Now, I don't know. I don't think he could do live action, but I will say that I loved him. When he was like, Zeus, get out here. I mean, like, you felt that. Oh, he's so great. So great. But thank you so much. We're going to say no. We're going to go no on that. That's going to be a big no with a side dish of no. All right. Thank you. Let's see. AJ, I'm all for it. Kratos' voice is done by a black man. Yes, indeed. I want to say, what is the guy's name now? Chris Judge, I think, is the one that is currently doing it. But yeah, listen. Kratos, you can't have, someone like Jamie Foxx coming in there like, Zeus, come on out. Let's go. You can't have no Terrence Howard like, hey man, put that God lightning down, bruh. You can't have none of that. You gotta have somebody with that, to say it from your chest. Say it with your chest. You got to. Okay. I'm glad y'all laughing at my expense. I appreciate that. One day somebody gonna have my back. It ain't gonna be I Am Christian though. It ain't gonna be I Am Christian. I see that. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Donnell, what you got? Why not Christopher Judge? His voice, he voices Kratos and did the motion cap. Age might be the only issue. Could be. I would say that you probably, I mean, granted, it's TV, so it's not like you need a prominent star, but I would think that the way Amazon is spending money, like they are breaking the bank when it comes to doing Lord of the Rings. I would suspect that in this streaming war that's going on, because Amazon is competing with Disney Plus, they competing with HBO Max, they competing with Apple TV. I think you're gonna have to get somebody with a little bit more name cachet and recognition to really draw people in. Like, because right now, by just having a God of War TV show, the only people you're gonna draw in are the video gamers. Those are the main people that are gonna want to watch this. But if you want to bring in new audiences, you're gonna have to get someone else with a little bit more name cachet to bring that home. So I don't think that they would, but I think they would have to get someone else in the role. You know what? Dave Bautista wouldn't be bad, but apparently he don't want to show his nipples. He don't want to be shirtless no more. So I like it. Like, I wouldn't mind if he was in the role, but apparently he don't want to walk around with no shirt. And I'm sorry, Kratos, my man don't wear shirts very often. He just don't. So I don't know if Dave is gonna sign up for that one, but I wouldn't be mad at it. I would not be mad at it. Thank you for that. Thank you. And thank you for encouraging them to make it hail, not rain. They made it hail on your boy. All right. Puma Lee, my God of War is still sitting on my shelf. I do love mythology, so I'll watch. If they can include other myths like Nancy, that would be interesting, even though I don't know how I'd feel about Kratos going around killing the African spirituality guys. I don't know how I feel about that. But I would still watch too. I would still watch. Matter of fact, I still haven't cracked open my God of War 4, but that's because I'm late on all video games. So that's just on me. That's on me. But I'm with you on that, Puma. Thank you for that. Marcus J, hear me out. Buffed out Sebastian Stan as Kratos. Oh, Winter Soldier. First of all, it's not easy to get buffed out, and I don't know how quickly he can get buff to do it. I'll just say he's not the first that comes to mind for that role. So I probably would not go that route. What was that other guy? That swole guy from American Gods. Maybe he could do it. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for that, Marcus. Appreciate you. Let's see. Gives Ms. Eman. Right. Okay. Jaman Hasu for Kratos. Also mind your business. She grown. Yeah. She ain't that grown. He could. I don't know if he'd want to though. Because he is getting a little older too. He could though. He definitely has the voice. So maybe I wouldn't be mad if he got it though. I definitely would not be mad. I love him as an actor. Eagles, what's going on? Pablo Schreiber could play Kratos. Let me see. Hold on. Pablo Schreiber. Maybe. Again, not first on. Probably wouldn't be first on my list. But maybe. Donnell, thank you for that, Eagles. Donnell, what you got? Pretty sure that money gun is for E-Man After Dark. It might be. Shoot. Might have to do a little investigation on that. Thank you for that. AJ, the dude from Creed 2 and Shang-Chi could play Kratos. What dude? Who are you talking about? Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me who you're talking about. I don't know. But thank you for that. Alib, E-Man, can't you stand the rain? E-Fam loves Shrek. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, no, I can't stand the rain. Thank you, Alib. Appreciate you. Nathan, what's going on? I just spit out my drink on the Make It Rain well, listen, I'm just here. I just be showing up. I just show up for work. I just try and do my little thing, and then that's it. Everything else that happened is just, I don't know. I can't help it. I don't know. Thank you for that, Nathan. I appreciate you. Puma, thank you so much. Came in late. Coogler should understand why we need to recast T'Challa. Maybe you could play Kratos. Nah, we need you to save T'Challa. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to I'm gonna have to do a couple more push-ups, and then we'll see about that. But yes, I will do the best I can to save T'Challa. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Jason, what you got? Thank you so much. Mike Tyson as Kratos fixed it. Oh man, yeah, we actually we need someone that can act a little better. I love Mike Tyson. I'll never say a negative thing about him because I don't want him to hit me. But we need a slightly better actor. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Dorian, what you got? I like Hercules and Xena. Could be like that. Yeah, it could be. That wouldn't be bad. I mean, who you gonna partner with? Like, who's the Xena? You know, like, but I'd be down with that. I used to love Hercules and Xena. I used to watch all them shows. Those were great. Marcus, thank you so much for that too. All I'm saying is we get Stan as Kratos, multiplies changes of a brown sugar love interest and chocolate baby boy. Follow the games. It's dope love. God of War. I'm just not sold on Sebastian Stan like that. Like, when I think of Sebastian Stan, I don't think of big swole Kratos. I think of him as Luke Skywalker. I think of him as the Winter Soldier. Like, he's a little bit more finesse. He's not. I mean, again, it takes a lot more to portray that big bulkiness. Like Sebastian Stan can get cut. I don't know about him getting big in bulk. I just don't personally see it. I don't see it. But if you like it, that's great. I ain't gonna knock it. Let's see. Denny, thank you so much. The Russian from Creed 2. Oh, that guy. He could. I got you. Thank you for that, Denny. The Russian guy, he could, but I don't know if I believe him as an actor too much. I don't know. I'd have to see him do a little bit more. But he maybe. Oh, come on now. Now this is the real rain right here. Come on. Thank you, Black Widow. Thank you so much. I say Jesse Smollett. Wow, he been getting swole while in prison. Either him or Michael J. White. Oh my God. First of all, thank you. My goodness, this you are like ridiculously so generous, and it really means a lot to me every single time. I mean, again, I know I'm a broken record. I know I say this all the time, but I really do appreciate y'all because y'all don't, it's a grind. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to, no. But it does mean a lot. So I thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. Whatever little contributions y'all make or huge contributions like this, it really does go a long way. Not only for myself, but like for other YouTubers as well. It's a job that you put in a lot of hours, a lot of work, and you don't even do it with the expectation of like huge returns, but like when you get blessings like this, it's like a real nice, I don't know, like I don't even, it hits you right in the field. So thank you, Black Widow. I really appreciate you for your support all day, every day. Cornelius, thank you so much. Liverman, but he's not an actor. I don't know who that is. You'd have to help me out with that one. I'm sorry. Let's see. See, man's empty money gun. Y'all, clearly Anthony Mackie as Kratos. Come on, why? Unless it rains, then Michael J. White voice. No, just no. Jesus, like y'all just want to ruin things. Y'all just want to ruin them. I feel like I'm gonna have to make a Anthony Mackie video one day and just say like, these are the things he can do, and these are the things he just ain't got no business doing. Like Martin Luther King Jr. No, you're not Tupac. See, now y'all getting me into a rant. Nope, not going there. AJ, what E-Man God of War 4 is crazy good. Plus Batista can do it if they give him the Zeus armor from God of War 4. Yeah, I mean, look, there's always, first of all, I'm behind on a lot of video games, so I'm not downing God of War 4. I have it. I bought it for a reason. I'm gonna play it. It's just not gonna be no time soon. That's the only difference. I mean, I don't buy these things to just look at them. But no, I you know, and I've seen the gameplay. It looks fantastic. But listen, I'm down with Batista playing the role. That's fine with me. I just don't know if he wants to do it. Because for him, he's saying, like, yo, I want to do more serious acting roles. That's why he's doing Dune. And you see him in like less comic book like type of things. So he's trying to go a more serious route. I'd be totally fine if he took it though. Definitely cool with it. Thank you so much for that, AJ. Dorian, thank you. Richard Brooks, Jabal Early. Ooh, I don't know who that. I'd have to look that up later. But thank you for that, Dorian. Appreciate it. I'm gonna look that up later. Drago's son from Creed 2. Okay, yeah, thank you for that. We got that one earlier. Let's see. Jason, Vin Diesel or Goldberg thoughts. Vin Diesel, no, too old. And he gets a little egotistical, I think, in his roles where his input, I think, starts to take away from the original character. And I would say, look at Bloodshot, you know, as an example. That whole movie did not feel like a Bloodshot movie. It felt like, you know, Vin Diesel and baby powder and just like running around with red eyes. Like it just did not feel genuine. So I would not. And Goldberg can't act. So absolutely not. Look, let me put it to you guys this way. When you think about how to fan cast somebody, right? The most important thing you have to do, the number one thing, because I know a lot of times people will think first who looks the part. Forget the looks. The very first thing you need is acting. You have to start with acting ability first, because if somebody is a great actor, there's makeup, there's props, you can change looks, but acting is not something that can, like, you know, you're not just born with it. Like that's something, that's a craft, that's a skill. So you have to start with good actors first. Then we can start looking at, like, do you actually have the look? And again, I say look at someone like Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman does not look like Wolverine. He looks nothing like Wolverine. You know, he's too tall, he's too thin, he's actually good looking. Wolverine ain't good looking. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, but the thing is, because Hugh Jackman is such a great actor, we believe it. We like, nah, that's Wolverine now because of his acting ability. And yes, of course, later down the road, he started getting swole and stuff, but he wasn't swole like that all the time. So this is what I'm saying. Start with like someone that can act and then start looking at the looks, and you'll find a better way to actually fan cast whatever, you know, whatever roles that y'all want. But thank you for that. Appreciate it. Let's see. Reached could the dude Reacher. I think you're talking about Reacher. He maybe. We got Kano right backing that up. Reacher could. I mean, he can, if it's a swole part, he can do it. Like, I'm with it. Team Tech Boy, what's going on? Can't hang out tonight, but wanted to pop in and say hello. We'll be catching the replay. Appreciate all you do. RecastTChalla replay gang. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Y'all go make sure y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. Team Tech Boy. This is a young guy, young kid, 13 years old, wrote his own comic book. So proud of this young man. Inspired by T'Challa, no less, you know, to do his thing. Congrats to this young man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see. Black Bank of America. I know a guy. Trevante Rhodes, Tom Hardy, M'Baku. Oh, wait, that's my fantasy. Oh boy. Okay. See, you missed the After Dark special. That was for the another time. But thank you for that. I appreciate you. Nelson V, Tiger Claw, Florian Mateau is his name. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. That's gonna be a hot no. We're gonna go back to that. That's gonna be a no. And follow that up with a big no. Thank you for that assist. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. I'm late. Don't mean to change the subject, but do you have that shirt in white or black? Maybe I can try and make it, and I'll post the link in the description. So I will let you know. Thank you so much for that. I will just check back to the video after it gets posted, and I'll post it. I'll pin the comment later on. Let's see. Danielle, what's going on? The Rock on the real old boy from Reacher. Hey, look, I'll take either one. At that point. I think either one could play Kratos. That'll definitely work. Marcus J, thank you for that, by the way. Marcus J, I ain't want to go here, but a clean shave, a beard, heavy acting courses. Would you consider John Cena? I would not. Personally, I would not. I think he does great as Peacemaker, but nah, not for this role. I don't think he has the range. I don't think he has the acting ability to do it. Colin Farrell might as well. Colin Farrell playing everybody else. Why not? Why not? I mean, he did a great job as Penguin. But anyway, thank y'all so much for all of those. Let us move on to the next topic. Actually, since we talking about the Batman, we actually have some news about the Batman spinoffs. Now, in case you didn't know, based off of the Batman from Matt Reeves starring Robert Pattinson, director Matt Reeves was also inclined to basically do spin-off shows, that would basically, take off from the Batman story from the movie. One of those shows was going to be the Gotham PD story. Now, I've said this many times. Gotham Police Department are probably the worst police department in all comic book history. Like they just don't do anything. They don't do nothing. They let a dude with a bat costume run around and show them up every day, every night. Like, I don't know why they're there. So they were going to try and make a spin-off series, and this was going to be based off of Jeffrey Wright's Jim Gordon. Maybe it was going to be a prequel. Maybe it was going to show how he becomes commissioner, whatever the case is. Maybe it was going to show how he met Batman. I don't know. But we just got news that apparently the Batman HBO Gotham Police series is now on hold because Matt Reeves is actually going to eye doing an Arkham Asylum series instead. Now, I have to say, this probably has more of my attention than the Gotham PD one. If you want to give me a spin-off about the inmates in Arkham Asylum, that's way more interesting to me. Now you have my attention because I don't want to spoil it. But let's just say, if you did watch the Batman, you know that they visited Arkham Asylum and they showed some things in Arkham Asylum. So for me, I'm just like, yo, this is not that bad to be something to explore. I would definitely love to see, gosh, what was that doctor's name? Dr. Hugo or something like that, like the crazy doctor that was running the asylum. You could do so many things. You could actually, if they really wanted to, you could do something like do a Suicide Squad, like a prequel or something, like see the people that are in there and maybe build off a potential Suicide Squad if they're gonna have like a third version of it. But either way, I'm definitely here for the Arkham Asylum series over the Gotham PD one. Because again, like I just don't really care about the Gotham police. I don't care about, I mean, they tried it with the show, right? You had a whole series of Gotham, and guess what? The show was like, I guess it started off okay, but it just did not do all that well. Like it ended off kind of boo-boo. And a lot of people, let me put it to you like this. The show was in so much need that they still kept the main character. Isn't that a wild concept? Not getting rid of the main character of your show to tell stories? Wow. But either way, it just didn't do all that well. Now I'm not saying other people didn't like it or whatever. I'm just saying, like, overall, the show didn't have the level of success that they thought it would. And to me, I just think that's the nature of what happens when you explore side characters. It doesn't always work that well because some side characters are not that deep. They're not that interesting. One exception, Harley Quinn. If y'all have not seen the Harley Quinn animated series on HBO, please go watch it. That thing is hilarious. It is super rated R and it is super funny. Please go watch it if you guys have not already. Thank you for that. Hugo Strange. There you go. I was thinking Dr. Hugo Strange. He would be great to add on to this Arkham Asylum series. That would be super. Thank you for that assist. But speaking of spinoffs, not only are they doing the Arkham series, but this is now official. HBO Max has signed on for the Penguin spinoff series starring Colin Farrell. So that is actually going to be official. And let's see, what did Matt Reeves say? No, Colin Farrell said the world of Matt Reeves created for the Batman is one that warrants a deeper gaze through the eyes of Oswald Cobblepot. I couldn't be more excited about continuing this exploration of Oz as he rises through the darkened ranks to become the Penguin. Will be good to get him back on the streets of Gotham for a little madness and a little mayhem. So, that's okay. I mean, look, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Straight up. I don't care. I don't care about the Penguin. I've never cared about the Penguin because he was never an interesting villain to me. Now, with that said, Colin Farrell crushed this role. I mean, when you watch the Batman, you don't even know that's Colin Farrell. You don't like this dude disappears. Now that is acting. That's what I'm talking about when I say it doesn't matter how the person looks. It's about how they act first. And then you can put makeup on them and do whatever you got to do. This man did his job. He understood the assignment and came to work. So, I will watch this mainly because it's a limited series. So I like that. To me, when you say limited series, that usually means you're not going to milk it. That just means right there, that's all you getting. So if that's all they're going to give me, I'm okay. I'll watch it. Hopefully they tie it into some deeper storylines. My guess is that it'll be something that'll tie into the Batman sequel, because I want to say they're going to do a trilogy for it. I'm in for that. So am I super excited for the Penguin? Not so much, but am I going to watch it? Yes, which means I am open to being surprised. I'm open for it to, give me something that I wasn't expecting. Maybe I'll love it afterwards. I don't know. But anyway, y'all let me know, what do you think about an Arkham series coming to HBO Max and the Penguin series? Is there one that you were more excited for than the other? Or is there one, are you even interested at all? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. All right. Let me go back up. Had a couple I need to grab. Let's see. Dorian, Jeffrey Wright. For Kratos? Nah. Jeffrey Wright's too good. My man Peoples, he's a little too good for that. He's a great actor. Now you nailed it. You got a great actor. I just wouldn't see him in such a physical role like that. He's a little old for that too. I don't think so. But good pick, for acting. Kano, thank you so much. Super smart move. We already got Gotham. Give me Hugo Strange. Yeah. Listen, I think Hugo Strange would be definitely a great addition if they do the Arkham. I mean, there's so much that they can do with the Arkham side. Oh, you could show like some random villains of Batman. I'm talking about like Calendar Man, or whatever. Like they can do a whole bunch of different things. Killer Croc, Clayface. So that I think has a lot better potential than the Gotham series. So yeah, I'm very happy they did that. Not Buck. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for that. My goodness. Oh man, that's so generous. For all your hard work, E-Man, and for indulging my shenanigans on Twitter. Hey, E-Fam, RecastTChalla replay gang most of the time. Hey, thank you so much for that. And thank you for the shenanigans on Twitter as well. My goodness, that's so generous. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. Yes, thank you so much for that assist, y'all. Appreciate that. Let's see. Buzz, what up, E-Man? Gregor Clegane, Mountain from God of War to play Kratos. He's got the look. I don't think he's got the acting. I need to see better skills. Yeah. And dude is huge. Like he's huge. He's not, I don't even think he's a real person. Like I think he's a created player that just came into real life. Have you seen it? He would make you would have to get every actor on set to be at least 6'5". Like at least. Dude is literally a mountain. He's too big. He's too big. That's what she said. Ha! Okay, sorry. That was inappropriate. I'm sorry. I'm doing too much. All right, let me move on. Thank you for that though. Prince, they need an episode where Penguin buys an umbrella. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the episode he gets an umbrella. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, what I hope he gets the umbrella that is kind of like the trick umbrella, the one that has a gun in it and like is bulletproof. So, if you're gonna do the penguin, at least just go do him all the way. Just go all the way with him. So hopefully he gets the trick umbrella and they make that happen. Thank you, Prince. Marcus J back at it. Thank you so much. Just got up to date on the long Halloween movies. DCAU is a wave. Facts. I want to see more of the animated films adapted into live action the right way. And yes, with Calendar Man too. Yes, facts. Yes. If you liked the Batman, then you will like the Long Halloween Part 1 and 2. You will like also the Killing Joke. Both of those animated movies are right in the same vein as the Batman because they're more psychological. They're not as heavy when it comes to the action. So if you like the Batman and if you like, those, more cerebral type of shows or movies, that's a good pick. So yeah, good on you, Marcus. Thank you. I'm glad that you got to catch those. Those were really good movies. I like them too. Daniel, what's going on? Just a thought. Lakeith Stanfield as BP villain. Akibi. Sure. Well, okay. All right. Fine. Yeah. Okay. I ain't mad at that at all. That sure. It's not a bad pick at all. Yeah. Good one. Good one. Thank you for that. All right, let's move on. What else do we have? Well, we're gonna keep it DC. Good news, bad news. Y'all, man, I really thought we were kind of over this, but apparently that is not the case. We've been dealing with the pandemic for a while. We're kind of getting out of it and things are, I guess getting closer to being back to normal. But apparently that's not the case for DC. Aquaman 2 and Flash are now delayed and pushed back to 2023. However, Shazam 2 is going to get moved up to Christmas of 2022. That's a little bad news. For DC that they're not going to have this. I mean, the Flash has been in production hell since to be honest, I don't know who's had it worse. I don't know. Well, I do know who's had it worse. I was gonna say between Black Panther 2 and The Flash, who's had it worse? But then I remembered Avatar still ain't come out yet. So I think Avatar takes the cake when it comes to show or movies that are just not happening or whatever. But yeah, this does kind of suck for it. Now, I actually followed James Wan on social media, and he had actually said, now, again, this could just be director talk, this could be, whatever, but he had mentioned that even if they kept the same production date for Aquaman 2, he wouldn't have gotten the final special effects and stuff done. So this delay is actually a good thing because it allows them more time to get the special effects just right. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not mad at that because I've never had a problem when it comes to waiting for better quality. So if you're telling me that the movie's not done because you need more time to make it, to shine it up and polish it up, I'm fine with that. I wasn't in a rush to see Aquaman 2 anyway, but I'm not, I'll still go check it out when it comes out. But I'm happy that you were taking the time to make sure that this thing is actually going to come out the right way. So go ahead on that. As for the Flash, I don't know. I only thing I was looking forward to with the Flash was Michael Keaton, aka the GOAT Batman, was coming back. And that was gonna be cool. And Ben Affleck's Batman was also gonna show up. I was excited for that. I don't really care about Ezra Miller's Flash. I hope they fix his running. I don't who runs like this. What is what is what is this? I'm so fast. I'm swimming in air. I'm so fat. What is this? What? Man, if you don't tuck that in and something. I don't care about this Flash. not my favorite at all. But there is also the possibility that this Flash movie could be the ultimate reset point for DC. This could be the movie that, again, messing with time, dealing with the multiverse. Now you're talking about basically the ultimate reboot button. So what DC can do is like, ooh, we like Aquaman, we like Wonder Woman from the Snyderverse. We're gonna keep that. Ooh, this Batman from this universe, Robert Pattinson, we gonna take him. They can pick and choose what they want because they could just mess with the multiverse like that and blame it on Flash, which happens in the comics too. So that is actually a good way for DC to finally get on track with their live action movies because the animation is on point. The animated movies are great, but the live action has been struggling. Now they have some hits. They have some hits with the standalone stuff, but in terms of connectivity, in terms of building a level of investment for people to be like, man, what's this Batman gonna do? And what's this character gonna do? To do that, they haven't gotten there yet. So we'll have to wait and see where they go with it. Now, as for Shazam, I will say I enjoyed Shazam. I liked Shazam when it came out. It was actually also very close to the comic books too. So I was very shocked about that. But it followed the comic books really faithfully. And I thought it was a pretty fun movie that kept the right tone. Like it didn't force itself to be dark just because DC's dark. Like it was lighthearted. It literally was just like the comics. So I'm looking forward to Shazam 2. I don't know how good it'll be, but you also have to think about it like this. And I don't know if I want to put this out there too much, but this is mighty convenient for DC also. DC didn't want that smoke in the box office because Marvel still has Doctor Strange 2, Thor Love and Thunder, and they still got Black Panther 2 coming out all the rest of this year. You did, and if I'm not mistaken, Flash was supposed to come out like a week or two right before Black Panther. Flash would have gotten ate up in the theaters. Now I know we got our issues with Black Panther 2. I know, but Black Panther 2 is still gonna make money. We know this. It's still gonna make money, and that's gonna cancel out whatever Flash was gonna do. So I think the pandemic kind of caused them to push their things aside because think about it like this. You're moving Shazam up into December, but Black Panther 2, by the time December comes around, when Shazam 2 comes around, that'll be like 6-7 weeks in the theaters. And by that time, Black Panther 2 will probably be on Disney Plus. So it'll be open reign. You can have the theaters all to yourself. So I think this is just a very convenient move for DC to, cash in, make their money. Ain't no shame in that. Ain't no need to compete, especially if you don't think you're gonna win. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. And then Black Adam also is coming out. When did they say that was? Oh yeah, yep. I almost forgot. Yeah, Black Adam's also getting pushed back. Do we know when? No, I don't think we know when. Oh, yes, we do. Okay. Yep. Black Adam's okay, that's interesting. So Black Adam was coming out earlier this year, but it's being pushed back 3 months to October. Now that I would also say is pretty good positioning because if it goes back to October like that, you're giving it maybe because Black Panther comes out November 22nd, I want to say, or something like that. So at least Black Adam's gonna have 5-6 weeks in the theaters before Black Panther comes out. So okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. So at least they're gonna get the October release. They'll get a couple weeks with no real competition. But then once Black Adam comes out, Black Panther comes out, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But anyway, that's it. It is it's gonna be interesting to see how this all plays out. So anyway, how do you feel about the movies in DC getting pushed back? Are you excited for Black Adam or are you excited for Shazam 2 coming a little bit earlier? Are you a little disappointed that we're not going to get the Flash or Aquaman until next year. Let me know your comments down below. All right. Let me move up. Let me go up. I know I missed a couple. I'm coming here. Let me see where we at. Where we at? Kano, what you got? Got a feeling they don't know what to do with Flash. I mean, I don't even know if it's like with Flash. I'm still waiting to see what the overall game plan is. Like, are y'all just gonna give us a bunch of standalone movies and say, like, all right, here go a little Batman there, here go a little Aquaman there? Like, is that what y'all doing? Y'all need to give Henry Cavill another sequel. I'm just saying, my man is not. That's Superman right there, and y'all not gonna give him another Man of Steel. I mean, y'all gave Wonder Woman a sequel. Y'all gave Aquaman a sequel. You can't give Supes one. He's supposed to be your number one player. Oh man, they just don't. They be disrespecting that man. Nelson, what you got? I'm going to DCU. I'm gonna give DCU a chance and see Flashpoint and the Batman. I hope it's a major reset and follow the comics. The DC animated series are fire. Yes, I'll do the same thing. I mean, the Batman was great. I really really liked the Batman. I gave it like a really high rating. Actually, I think I gave it like a 8.5 out of 10. And it was funny to me because some people were like, "That's it? That's all you gave it?" And I was like, I mean, I gave Spider-Man like a 9. The only difference was I could rewatch Spider-Man because it was like exciting. The Batman, I figured out the story, figured out the mystery. I don't need to rewatch it. It's a good movie. I just don't need to. It's like a half difference. But either way, great movies. So anyway, I don't know. I'll be right there with you, man. I'll be watching them as well. Let's see who else. I think I saw one other one. No, but all worries, all good. No worries, no worries. Okay. So we gonna stay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna stay on DC a little bit here. Zoe Kravitz, aka the new Catwoman, apparently had some issues that made the news. And this all stemmed from basically an audition that she had for the Dark Knight. This was the Christopher Nolan series. So let me go to what she originally said, because later on she tried to clear up some things, but let's see what she originally said first. So yeah, she opened up about losing the Dark Knight Rises audition. So this was for the third Batman film in the Nolan series, because of her skin color, of all things. So initially, let's see. This is what she said. She was like, I don't know if it came directly from Chris Nolan. I think it was probably a casting director of some kind or a casting director's assistant. Being a woman of color and being an actor, and being told that at that time I wasn't able to read because of the color of my skin and the word urban being thrown around like that. That was what really was really hard about that moment. So basically this goes back to her opening up to the Observer, saying that she was rejected after she was told that she was too urban for a part in The Dark Knight Rises. She did not disclose whether the role was for Catwoman, which ended up being played by Anne Hathaway. So the part of this story that was kind of disturbing was, and this was a little triggering for me. Not, I'm not like going hard on this, but in the film industry, they sometimes they use these like code words, and urban is basically code word for black. That's it, right? So the messed up thing is, like, she wasn't even auditioning for Catwoman. That was not who she was going for. And even if she was, is Catwoman urban just because Zoe Kravitz plays her? Like, there was a hold on, there was something. See if I could find it. I have it here. Hold on, I'm gonna get this quote for you. because she said it herself, and I thought it was hilarious. Okay, I don't think I can find it. All right. Well, I'll just paraphrase it. Basically, she was like, she was thrown by the fact that she couldn't get this audition because it was too urban. And she was like, what does that mean? Like, what? I'm gonna go up to Batman and be like, yo, 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 bats, what's going on? Like it was just a real weird thing because if you think about it, she only wanted to play a small role, but because of how she looked, that was too urban. Like it just don't add up. It don't add up. So one way or another, it's messed up. It's jacked up. So a lot of people were going off about this story, and it was causing a lot of ruckus online. And one of the things that they were talking about was like, yo, was Christopher Nolan racist? Was it, like, was it WB? Like, what's going on? I know Ray Fisher was sitting there somewhere like, what I tell y'all about WB. I know Ray Fisher was feeling it, but no. So Zoe decided to come out and kind of clear the air or whatever. And this is what she ended up saying. Because she went on Instagram and posted like a whole statement. One of the things she mentioned was like, I did not mention this to point any fingers or make anyone seem racist, especially namely Christopher Nolan, the film's producers, or anyone on the casting team, because I truly do not believe anyone meant any harm. I was simply giving an example of what it's like to be a woman of color in this industry at that time. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Sorry. No, it doesn't matter what you intended. It doesn't, because your situation still reeks of passive racism. What role could you possibly be in that would make The Dark Knight Rises too urban? We're not even talking a major role. You couldn't even audition because of how you looked. How is that not textbook racism? The way you look made it too urban for you to even get an audition. But now you talking about, I don't think people meant to be racist. It doesn't matter what they meant. It's about what they did. It's never about, when it comes to racism and stuff, intention doesn't matter. It's about the impact. It's about the results. I'm sorry. Yo, little cleanup here, Miss Zoe. It's not, I'm sure you probably don't want people to think that, but I'm sorry. I still think that. I still think there's a problem with the production, the casting director, or whoever. I need them to fully explain what was urban, and what was the contrast. You need to explain that, because I'm sorry, that whiffs of racism. It does. It's not overt. It's not one of those like, oh, we don't like you, black folks. It wasn't like over the top, but it was still passive racism. Because like, what in The Dark Knight specifically needed? I'm sorry. What in The Dark Knight did not need Zoe Kravitz in there? What would she have disrupted? I mean, was she auditioning for a part that was like Irish or something? Like, like, okay, that I could see, but even if that was the case, why you got to use the word urban in there? Why don't you be like, nah, we're actually going with something more Irish related or something? Like, yeah, it's just not a good look. It's not a good look. I don't like it. No matter how she tries to clean it up, is honestly, I don't even think she cleaned it up very well, to be honest with you. Like, you didn't get a part because of how you looked, and they thought that it was too urban for the role or for the movie. I don't know. How do you feel about this situation with Chloe? Do you feel like maybe this was a misunderstanding? Do you feel like maybe something was lost in translation? Or do you think it was straight up racism? Like, like, because I can't see it any other way. And I would love to hear a better explanation from the casting director or whoever from the production team on The Dark Knight Rises, because I just thinking about the movie, I'm like, who could you have possibly played that would have changed the film so much in a small role to make it urban. Now, let me know your thoughts down below. All right. Let's see if we got, I think I had some comments. Let me go. Scrolling. Okay. Buzz, what you got? How many Shazams are going to be in Shazam 2? What is it's like a family, so 6, 7. All the kids got the powers and stuff, so all of them. There's a whole lot of Shazams. Shazam buffet. I don't know, like it's a whole lot. But thank you for that, Buzz. Appreciate you. Let's see. Buzz back at it. Eartha Kitt, black woman, was the best Catwoman. I'm not mad at that. Although for me, it was Michelle Pfeiffer. She was my first Catwoman, man. Listen. I was a young boy. And that was my first experience with leather. And yeah, I watched that movie a couple times. I'm just saying. I watched Batman Return. I watched that a couple times. I'm just saying. So she's got a special place in my heart. Michelle Pfeiffer. That's my Catwoman. I'm just saying. That's all I'm gonna say with that. Black Widow. Oh my goodness, come through. Thank you so much again. We know what they meant when they said urban, not buying it. Yeah. I mean, listen, that was. I mean, I've had to deal with that. Like as a film critic. I've told y'all this story a couple times where, like, when I was first starting off as a critic, they would give me the urban films for the urban demographic. Oh, Tyler Perry's in town, you want to I couldn't even talk to Tyler Perry. Like, you want to talk to the extra, wig number 3, I don't know, like whatever. Like, and it's always been so problematic to me when I hear like the PR companies and like the movie industry talk about things, how they say, here's the difference. Urban is really code for black, right? Or minority. No, it's code for black, because if they want to talk about the Latin or Hispanic group, they say that. They say Hispanic demographic, right? But then if they want to talk about white folks, they call it general audiences. See how that works? Remember what I told y'all about white supremacy ideology? White supremacy ideology, okay? Remember? It's the normalization of whiteness. So if the general audiences are not everybody, but it really means white folks, rough. So anyway, thank you for that. I'm not buying it either. But yeah, that is very, very problematic. Very, very problematic. Let's see. What else we got? Buck. Okay, yeah, not Buck. Thank you so much for that. What is even more insidious about Hollywood and colorism is that if Zoe is too urban, what are darker actresses, Keke Palmer and Asia Naomi King, to do? Straight racism. These are hardcore, big, stupid facts. Like, yeah, because we know when it comes to colorism, the lighter you are, usually the more opportunities you get, So, and I mean, Zoe is light. She can be in those roles. I'm not saying she can pass, but I'm just saying she can be in those roles and it not be as jarring, visually for some people. But yeah, hey, that's a great point. Like, if it was too urban for her, listen, I told you, man, that maybe they was looking for somebody straight Celtic or something. I don't know. I hope they had a good reason for it. Didn't even let her audition. Whoa, do they need a Rooney Rule from the NFL? Oh, yikes. All right. Let's make a shift. What are we doing? How are we doing on time? I do have other things I got to do. Okay, let's Uh yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. All right. What I will do though is a quick break, and I think we should talk about the Atom Project. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys my quick review for the Atom Project. In case you did not know, the Atom Project is on Netflix right now, and this stars Ryan Reynolds, Mark Ruffalo, and a number of other actors. And the movie is probably going to be number one on Netflix for a little bit, so I'm just going to give y'all, of course, a quick little spoiler free review about it, what you can expect, and so on and so forth. Um so the basic premise for the Atom Project is it's a time traveling pilot, Ryan Reynolds, who meets up with his younger self, and he basically has to come to terms with things in his past. But of course, he also has to save the future. So you're basically going to be in line for like an action adventure sci-fi story. Now, when I first saw this, I thought it was going to be like one of those kiddie stories. And it kind of is. And I don't want to say kiddie to the point where like adults can enjoy it. What I'm saying is the fact that like it's for a younger audience, but like you can still appreciate it if you're older. And I'll say like for the good, it does actually have some good action. Like I like a lot of the action scenes in here. I mean, Ryan Reynolds was tapping into his inner Deadpool. My man was doing some fight scenes and stuff. That was actually pretty dope. You got some real interesting sci-fi technology that is also included in this. So the visuals are pretty good in that domain. I really like science fiction movies, and I also really love time travel. And I thought that this movie actually handled time travel in an easy to digest way as well. So it wasn't one of those like, a paradox on top of a multiverse. It's not something that's going to give you a headache or nothing, but it was something that was like easy for you to watch, follow, and understand without it getting too crazy or whatever. But I'll say this, the one thing that was actually more surprising than anything was that while I'm sitting here waiting for the sci-fi, I'm waiting for the action and all that, the thing that actually got me was the drama. This movie actually has some legit, like, heartwarming moments, because a lot of this stuff has to deal with Ryan Reynolds' character reconciling some issues from his past, with his parents and stuff like that. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. This movie felt like a little bit of a therapy session. Just a little bit. Like, if I know by the time I got done watching this, I was like, yo, if I could go back in time and talk to myself, I think I'd have some dope therapy sessions myself. So like I'm just saying that was something unexpected, that if you go in watching this, again, they're gonna sell you on the lights and the fights and the action and stuff like that. But yo, the real winner right there is the therapy. It is the drama between the two characters. And I gotta say, the young actor is actually pretty good in here too. What is his name? Walker Scobell. He's actually pretty good. Him and Ryan Reynolds have really good on-screen chemistry together. It's funny because they got him sounding just like Ryan Reynolds. So that's always a good laugh. But if I were to talk about the bad, the one thing I'll say that's actually kind of bad with the Atom Project, the CGI is boo boo. Woo, man, they try to do some CGI in this that I say Marvel has done a phenomenal job with, but they had the characters in here looking like, I don't know, like Scorpion King level. Like it was like, did y'all even finish? Like, oof, like it was just terrible. It was bad. It was bad. They got a lot of the sci-fi weapons and all that other stuff. That stuff was cool, but the CGI that they do with the people and characters, it's a mess. Like there's no real, I can't sugarcoat it. It's ugly. It's bad. So yeah, that's probably like the biggest knock I would give to it. But after that, So if I were to give you the reason, absolutely, the Adam Project. It's a heartwarming. It hits you right in the feels. Action-packed sci-fi type of film. It's definitely got some comedy in there. It's got some action. It's one of those movies that you could put on. I'm not saying you got to rush to watch it, but I would say that if you're bored, if you ain't got nothing else to watch, it's a Saturday night or whatever. It's on Netflix. It's not like you got to leave or nothing. You could pop this in. You know what I'm saying? Go make you some popcorn, go eat some dinner or something, let it play in the background. And this will actually be a fun little watch. So I would recommend it. I do think it's a fun, entertaining thing to check out if you have the time. If I were to give the Adam Project a rating, I think for me, I would give it probably a 7 out of 10. It's definitely going to be a good watch. It'll be something that you can be entertained with. But at the end of the day, my God, that CGI really took me out for a little bit. But I do think it is something that you could check out and have a good time with it. So that is my review for the Adam Project. If you have seen the movie, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. So thank you so much for giving me that time to give y'all my quick little review on the Adam Project. All right, let's go to the comments. Let's see. I think did I get one? I'm sorry, Miss Harper. I'm sorry. I know that was for the Catwoman, probably. Let's see. Let's see. Buzz, what you got? Catwomen in order. Julie Newmar, okay. Lee Merriweather, Eartha Kitt, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Halle Berry. Okay, all right. I'd have to come up with a different list, but okay, all right. I feel that. Thank you for that, sir. Appreciate you. Okay, let us move on. Actually, we gonna stick with Ryan Reynolds. We're gonna stick with him real quick. We have an update for Deadpool 3, and that is that they actually have finally found a director, and that director is going to be Sean Levy, I believe. This is the same guy who worked on Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds. So I haven't really known very much about him. So let me see. He also directed the Adam Project. So Sean Levy, he directed the Adam Project. He did, what else did he do here? Let me see. So he did the Adam Project. He did a couple episodes of Stranger Things. Okay. He did Free Guy. Okay. He did all the Night at the Museum movies. He did Real Steel, Date Night, Cheaper by the Dozen, Pink Panther. Okay, so he can do a little comedy. He could do a little comedy, and he could do a little action. I wouldn't say too much. But it looks like he's done more production than anything. But either way, hey, Deadpool's got a director. I'm happy. It looks like that's actually going to happen. There have been rumors that Deadpool is going to start production at the end of this year, I believe. And if that's the case, cool with me. But Disney has, Marvel anyway. Marvel has committed to making Deadpool rated R. So, as we talked about before, that they were adding the parental controls and they were adding the Netflix shows and stuff. Deadpool's got a path to be rated R. So this will be interesting. This will be interesting to see. But anyway, there's just a quick little update. That was nothing too crazy. Are you excited for Deadpool 3 still? Are you worried that maybe Marvel might pull a fast one and make it PG-13? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. All right, let's move on. What else do we have? This is just random. Y'all know I love Moon Knight. I've been talking about him for a minute. I just love these new posters, and I just wanted to share them with y'all. Look at these posters. First of all, you got him out here like, yo, I'm crazy. I might have some split personalities. It is what it is. So he go from like crazy to like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save you though, to I'm gonna go ahead and steal your girl. Look at this right here. My man is clean. Clean. This the cleanest superhero you ever gonna see. I'm just saying, I love what Moon Knight is gonna give us. This is just one of his personalities. This is Moon Knight, but this is Mr. Knight. Okay, this is Mr. Knight. This is Mr. I'm gonna have your girl, I'm gonna have your daughter home whenever I want. Okay, and you gonna like it. So yes, I just wanted to bring that up because I just think Moon Knight is gonna be good. I have such high hopes for it. I just hope it doesn't disappoint. But I am definitely looking forward to it, nevertheless. Anyway, I just want to share that. Let's see, what other topic do we have? Oh, I should have started with this earlier because I don't like going into nonsense. All right. Yep. So some of y'all brought this up earlier. We got some beef. We got some issues now. Again, to rehash this from last week, it was announced that the Marvel shows, the Marvel Netflix shows, were all going to be coming over to Disney Plus, except what was going to happen now was Disney Plus was going to do the common sense idea, which was to add a parental pin. So now, just like Netflix, you just have to put in a pin and you can do the parental controls and block, mature content or whatever for whatever profiles, right? Well, apparently that wasn't enough because a parents' TV council slammed Disney, for adding Daredevil and more. And then, according to them, it destroys your brand. So let's see what they had to say. For more than 98 years, the Walt Disney Company has been synonymous with the words family friendly, and I think of no other corporation in American history that has been built more squarely on the backs and on the wallets of parents and families. This is the president of the Parents Television and Media Council. The company's eponymous, that's a different word, platform, Disney Plus logically marketed itself as a family-friendly streaming service, and parents have placed their trust in Disney to deliver just that. Man, shut the hell up. What? Shut up. Oh my God. Listen, y'all know, and I've told y'all, I'm a conservative parent. I admit it. I know I'm I don't like certain things for my kids to watch. But I have parental controls on things. I have conversations with my children. Like, I parent. I do the best I can. I don't expect Disney to parent for me. I don't expect word to the wise here. Like, did y'all realize that families actually have adults in them? It's crazy, right? It's not like families stop being families after the kids grow up. Some of the kids that grow up are now parents. Like, what are you saying? This is a production company. They can still be family friendly with other things, but guess what? It's a streaming platform. And if you're not a parent enough to be responsible and set up a pin, cancel your subscription and go watch something else. Go watch your tapes, DVDs, whatever it is. Because this is stupid. This is so dumb. I can't even believe that they did this. Like, now it'd be different. It would be completely different if you were to sit here and say, like, you know what? Disney's just dropping these things and there are no guards. There's no, like they're just dropping these TVMA shows and kids can just walk in and watch it. Now you got a point. Now that makes sense. Now I'm with you on that. Like I would actually support you. But the mere fact that Disney is actually doing parental controls, that they're giving parents literally control to do what they want to do with their children. And now y'all acting like Disney is like corrupting the souls of America. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh my gosh. Just stop. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I'm sorry. I didn't like none of this news. This was just dumb the second it came out. But I don't know. Maybe some of y'all have different points of view. Maybe y'all have something I'm missing here. How do you feel about the parents versus Disney? You know, like why is this even a thing? They just making groups for nothing, just for nothing. People just talking just to talk. Anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Let me see. Do I have any comments? I think I do have a couple I need to grab. Let me scroll up, make sure I didn't miss nothing. Okay. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Here we go. Prince, what you got? Mad mothers against Disney's Daredevil. I know, right? Straight from that's what they sound like. That's what they sound like. What was that? Married with Children. Yeah, I mean that's literally what they sound like. Bunch of haters. Thank you for that. Donnell, thank you so much. Definitely looking forward to Moon Knight. Disney Plus ain't really missed yet on a show. Yeah, they almost was missed with Boba Fett. They lucky Mando came through because Boba Fett was struggling at first. You know, if Boba didn't do man. But anyway, thank you for that. You're right. So far, so good. So far, so good. Let's see. What else do we have? Nelson, thank you so much. Parents mixing up Disney World with Disney Plus. Yeah. Again, this is not like, you walking into Disney World and they added like a Daredevil, ride with blood flying everywhere. Like, that's not what's happening. Like, God, this topic is so dumb. It is so dumb. I'm hoping that this parent TV council, they just maybe missed the information that they was gonna do, that they were gonna add parental guards and pins. I'm hoping for their benefit that they were not stupid enough to make this comment and make this ruckus before knowing that, until they knew that. So I don't know. I don't know. So dumb, so dumb. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Let's see. Thank you. That's it. The Karen Parentals. Perfect. Perfect way to put it. Thank you. All right. What else do we have? Da-da-da-da-da, bop, 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 bop. Okay. I think we can move on to the hot topic tonight. Man, this got me upset. This definitely got me upset, Look, RecastTChalla stuff aside, I got nothing but love and respect for the brother Ryan Coogler. I've told y'all, in the past, like I got a chance to meet him. I got a chance to talk to him when he came out to Chicago for Creed. Cool brother, down to earth, like one of the most humble people, at least that I've encountered, like that, and and even to this day, I still wish him nothing but the best of success, right? But over, back in January, it was revealed that Ryan Coogler went to Bank of America. And while he was there, of course, this is during January, this is peak of the pandemic still. He's wearing a mask, he's wearing, his glasses or whatever. He goes up to the bank teller and he asks for about $12,000. And he also writes on the back of the note to count the money discreetly. The teller gets spooked about this and calls 911. Police come, they arrest him, they detain him, and so much more. So with this story, this is, as he said here, this is a situation that should have never happened. And I totally agree with him on that. This absolutely never should have happened because this is, I think, a complete failure in procedure. I think it's a failure in procedure. Here's we got some footage here. Okay, so I got some footage here. This is what he looked like. This is what he looked like. He comes in, and I'll go through the full story. I gave y'all like kind of like the gist of it. I'm gonna go through the full story. He comes in and he's writing on the bank slip. Obviously, as you can see, he's wearing his mask, his shades, and all that. I need y'all to realize though, not only is it a pandemic, so maybe, you know, people are just being safe. He's also a celebrity and he's in, you know, Atlanta. Okay. So it's not uncommon for someone of high profile status not to be seen. They don't want to be seen. They want to be discreet. That's not uncommon. My issue with this is the way people I've seen online reacting to this story is beyond troubling, because some people are interpreting this story as if Ryan Coogler just came in with a mask, sunglasses, and just didn't say nothing, slipped a note and was like, yo, put the money in the bag and be discreet about it. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Basically, and here's the note. Here's the note. Ryan Coogler goes into the Bank of America, and while he's in there, he's doing everything they asked him to do. One thing that they ask him to do when you go into most banks is they ask for your ID. They want your ID, right? He gives them his ID. Then they ask, hey, where's your debit card? And what else do they ask if you got a debit card? Put in your PIN. Okay, he did that too. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking like, Tyrese, what more do you want from me? You ask for ID, you ask for the debit card and the PIN, and on the back of the note, this is what he actually wrote. Now, you tell me if what he wrote here would sound like a bank robber. Here's what he wrote. Let me get that a little bigger. I would like to withdraw $12,000 cash from my account, from my checking account. Please do the money counter somewhere else. I'd like to be discreet. What exactly sounds like a robbery in any of that? What robber shows you their ID, logs into their account, and wants to steal money from their own account? What's happening here? Like, and even asking the money to be counted discreetly. Do that for me. Listen, I ain't no baller like Ryan Coogler. Okay. I don't care if I got $100. I don't need you counting that out loud. I don't need people knowing how much money I got and how much I'm walking in and out with. Like that should be common sense. Hello, sir. Here's your $5,000. $1, $2, $3. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Take that to the back somewhere. And even the money counter, because y'all know the money counter machine, it's just sit there like just counting all that money. And then they're just gonna hand it to you. You're making it too obvious. Relax. Take that to the back. So I got a couple videos here I wanted us to watch together. And this was actually the 911 call. This was the 911 call. So I gave y'all the whole thing of how this goes. So you see the letter. You see the letter. He gave the ID. He put in his debit card and his PIN. Okay. This is the teller calling 911. Let me get this up here.
No, yeah, so I just told my...
Hold on. Let me get I want to listen too. Shoot. Hold on. And let's just listen in on how this call went during this transaction. And yes, the teller, by the way, even though I don't think it matters as much, the teller was black, and for whatever reason, people wanted to include that she was pregnant. I don't think that matters, but she was black too. But here's the 911 call.
Passed me a note, and so I just told my manager I didn't feel comfortable, so he told me to call police while he, I guess, stalled for
What is on the note, ma'am?
It just says I want to withdraw $12,000. Just be discreet.
Is this an actual customer, or are they trying to rob the bank?
They had a debit card, and he inserted it. He gave me a California ID, but I was like, okay. How do you want the cash back? And he's like, just look at the note.
And he had no weapons, correct?
Not that I know of. He just has on black sunshades and a black hat.
Is he a black male, white male?
He's a black male. And every time I ask him like a question, he's like, look at the note.
So, okay.
But he inserted his debit card, and then I asked for his ID. He handed me his ID as a California ID. But I didn't look at his name because I'm just like so shook up. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do. So I just told him, give me one moment. You know, I have to get my manager.
Okay, so none of his information was even verified. Okay. He might just want to be discreet, but I have police around.
Yeah, I mean, he might. It just seemed weird. Pass me a note.
What? Why didn't you check his ID? You asked for his ID. Because it's from California, that's weird to you? Well, he got to live down the street from you? And it's weird that he wants money from his own account, from the debit card that he gave you and knows the PIN number from. Like, what are you... Baby girl, what is happening? Come on, Bank of America, what are y'all doing? Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Where's the manager? Because right now, I'm sitting here thinking the manager is to blame here. I don't expect the teller to know, because the teller, you know, that could be an entry-level job. Maybe this is her first day. I don't know. But the manager, she was spooked. Okay, it happens. You can't judge like people's emotions, feelings, and stuff like that. She was spooked for whatever reason. She called her manager, and her manager just was like, yeah, just call the police. Just call 911 if you feel uncomfortable. Well, you're the manager. You couldn't go in and be like, let me, how much did they want? $12,000. Let me step in and take care of this. Now, I've talked to friends of mine who have worked in banks and stuff, and they would say simple things like, you know, tellers don't always have to deal with like large sums of money. Like, they have a certain limit. And once you get to like that high roller limit or beyond something else, that's when it goes to maybe a teller supervisor or maybe an assistant manager or the actual manager. Yo. So to me, right now, Bank of America failed this. Bank of America dropped the ball. They failed this right here. Now I'm going to play this here. And this is the footage of him getting arrested. And to me, this right here is the problem. I mean, first of all, as you can see, police officer right behind him, pulling out your gun. Come on now, for what? Y'all didn't even assess the situation. I get it. Now, here's the thing. I'm not totally blaming I'm not blaming police 100% on this. I don't really like the idea of them pulling out their gun or whatever like that. That part I don't really like. Because that is trigger. You know, he's not resisting. He's complying. There's no visible signs of weapons or anything. He didn't even make a threat. I don't personally expect police to automatically know and assess the situations 100%, because if you listen to the 911 call, the teller didn't even read off the note correctly. She just said he wants some money, and he said be discreet.
You have ID on you?
She made it sound more
suspect.
suspect.
But the thing I'm trying to explain to you right now, sir,
she made it sound more suspect than anything else. So to me, I'm sitting here thinking like, you know, I can't blame the cops that much. I don't like the fact that they were quick to pull a gun, but at the same time, they can only go off of what you tell them. If you tell them some dude is possibly robbing a bank, okay, I get that. I don't like it, but I get it. But the thing is, the police are supposed to be the last line. Where is the manager? Why didn't the manager come through? This is, to me, a complete failure on Bank of America's part. Because now, and in this in this scene or whatever, I'm not gonna play the full 5 minutes. If y'all want me to upload it, I can upload it. But they're checking his ID, so they actually, and Ryan Coogler at this point is kind of like, y'all need to kind of chill, because if you find out who I am, like, Google me, Google my name, that is actually his Marvel badge. So on top of his California ID, he's also got his work badge. He's got 2 visible forms of ID. My thing is this: if you were uncomfortable as the teller or whoever, why didn't you just ask him, like, sir, can you take down your glasses, put down your mask, just so that I can see and verify your identity? Easy. But unfortunately, you let this man go get detained. And in this clip right here, he actually sits here and says, can y'all, like, like, open the door or whatever, because he's about to have a panic attack. Do y'all know how traumatizing it is? I mean, I don't personally know. Thank God I've never been detained or arrested or anything like that. But I've experienced, I think, anxiety through so many of these situations that look of other people that look like me. When I see, like, Castile, Philandro Castile getting shot up for being a legal gun owner, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that is triggering, no pun intended. When I see stuff like this, Black brothers literally doing basic things and having to go through this trauma, it's triggering. It's problematic. It's traumatizing. That's something that he's not going to forget anytime soon. Some people, I'm not saying Ryan Coogler, but some people even get PTSD off of stuff like this. You don't want that. And if I think it was like his child's nurse or whatever, nanny or whoever, they were with him, they also got detained during this situation too. So to me, I know earlier Bank of America, they issued like some apology or whatever. They was like, this should have never happened. We regret that it happened, blah, blah, blah. Man, y'all need to do so. Y'all need to do way more than that. I don't know. Like, y'all gonna have to donate to the Black Panther Fund or something. Y'all gonna have to do something, because that, to me, first of all, that manager needs to get fired. I'm sorry. That to me, that manager should not be working anymore. The teller, I didn't like it. I don't like it. But at the same time, the fact that she checked with the manager, if she had done this decision on her own, that's one thing. But the fact that she checked with a manager and the manager was like, yeah, call the police. We check ID. We don't do that around here. You got to go. What are you managing? Why are you there? Because the problem that happens now is, where do you draw the line? Is everybody going to be suspect now? What is it? The dollar amount? Do you know how many times people fill out little notes and stuff on withdrawal slips? Like, so what if they ask for singles? Is that suspicious? If they want it all in 20s, are you going to call the police then? Like, what do you? Woo. Yo, lawsuit. Listen, if I'm Ryan Coogler, that's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit. But one way or another, I put this all on Bank of America. I am so sorry that he had to go through this. The messed up thing is, I would not be surprised if this is something that happens every day. If this happens all the time to different people, and the reason why, it's kind of sad that, like, it takes a celebrity to bring attention to something, but I'm also not mad at that, because this might be something we don't pay attention to until a celebrity talks about it or it happens to them, and then change needs to happen. So hopefully Bank of America learns from all this negative press, and they sit there and just be like, you know what? We're going to change our policy. Like, any, withdrawals over $1,000, maybe we'll put a checkbox, count discreetly in the back. Maybe if it's over 5,000, sir, come into my office and we'll take care of you there and respect your privacy there. Like, this is common sense. This is common sense. Whew, I don't know. All right, y'all, this is my take on it. what do y'all think about this whole Ryan Coogler situation? How are you feeling about the fact that he was not only arrested, but like, I mean, even his, his nanny or whatever was also detained too. Like, and who knows, maybe that person's like also messed up from like, imagine sitting in the car, your boss going in to go get some money, and then all of a sudden police got you out there and they like, nope, put your hands behind your back. Like, come on. Yikes, yikes, yikes. All right. Let me know your thoughts down below. Appreciate it. All right, let me go up and see what we got. I know we got a couple comments here. Let me grab them. Scrolling up. Okay, I'm caught up here. Who we got? All right, Mr. Bobby Wright, thank you so much. Ryan should make this into a film. I just joined. Here's $5 where the money resides. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate you, sir. There's a lot of irony in the fact that this is a guy that made Fruitvale Station, a movie that was about Oscar Grant, where a police officer was a little too quick to draw his weapon, and Ryan is from Oakland, I believe, Oakland, California. So, he's had experiences, in the Bay Area. He's had experiences with the LAPD and stuff like that, where, I could only imagine this stuff again is triggering. Dealing with the police is not a situation he would look forward to. I don't know how he's gonna move forward with this. This all happened in January anyway, so maybe he's over it. I'm hoping that he got some counseling, therapy, or whatever, because that's not something you want to internalize like that. You want to, kind of get that stuff worked out. But I wouldn't be surprised, if he made that into a film. Definitely could do it. Storm Shadow, brother, thank you so much. Top contributor and vet. Let's go. This just shows why positive black male images are needed on screen. Man. Woo. Even amongst our own people, we are dangerous and automatically guilty on sight. RecastTChalla, hashtag save T'Challa. Facts. I keep telling people, yo, even when we talk about RecastTChalla, it's not just important for the nerd in all of us to get those stories told. It's important for the rest of the world to see a strong black man in a positive light. Because if all they see is black men being violent, Blade, or being like sidekicks or whatever, like that imagery carries weight. Unfortunately, especially on a global level, you have other countries learning about America, or especially black people, through what they see in the media. So if all they see are rappers, doing XYZ and, gangster films and this and that, that's all their view and perception will be about black people as a whole in this country. So it is vitally important to continue having positive imagery out there. RecastTChalla, save T'Challa. But thank you for that, Storm Shadow. You're so spot on with that. What else? Who else? Pretty Cyber, thank you so much. I was a Bank of America teller in LA years ago. We would send a celeb to private banking. The manager is to blame. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm saying. But here's the thing. They didn't even get to the point to verify he was a celebrity, because when he showed his ID, they didn't even check it. And here's the other thing. During the video, when he was talking to the police, he told them that while he was giving them his ID and everything, they were telling him, the bank, the manager, everybody else, it's like, imagine he was like handing them ID, giving them the pin, all of that. And they were like, oh yeah, everything's cool. Oh yeah, this is great. Hey, sir, have you been helped? So you sending this brother off even more, thinking that he's doing the right thing. Meanwhile, you got him set up with 5-0 right behind him. Like, that's a problem. So yeah, that to me was just a whole mess in the making. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate that contribution. David Curtis, thank you so much for that. I don't know where your comment is. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. But thank you so much for your contribution. I don't see it, bro. But yeah, thank you so much for that. Let's see. What else do we have? Hold on. All right. Treble Clef, thank you so much for that generous donation. Thank you. And how many non-famous black people did this happen to before this incident went viral? Yeah. Yes. I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? It's the weird situation of like this probably happens way more commonly than we think. Again, the sad thing is there are so many instances that go on in the world that no one ends up putting attention to unless there's a cell phone footage on it, or unless it goes viral or whatever. I mean, let's think about it. Would George Floyd have ever been a thing had it not been for the viral video? Like a lot of these things are because of that. But I'm pretty sure there's a George Floyd happening right now and ain't nobody talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like those situations happen, and stuff like this is probably no different. But yeah, Treble Clef, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. My man Angel, what's going on, sir? Both are wrong. You worked for Bank of America before in a situation like that. He should have called and made an appointment to see the manager. He would have gotten the red carpet, and she could have checked more. Maybe. I mean, like I have heard people say that he should have called and contacted. The thing is, though, for him, later in that video, I couldn't play the full. I didn't want to play the full 5 minutes of it, but in his interaction talking to the police, he was saying he's done this before. This is not something. This wasn't like his first time making a large withdrawal and writing a note. So for him, especially like when he's in California, again, they're probably more used to dealing with celebrities, but this has not been an issue for him. I don't know if he's done this stuff in Atlanta, where they're currently filming, but he had no reason to believe that he had to call the manager ahead of time and all that, because to him, he's like, I'm just getting money from the bank. Like, and I'm assuming now, God bless him with all his money, maybe 12 G's ain't that big of a deal to him, So, but for me, I put less blame on him, because especially if there were red flags, if there were problems, the onus is not on the client. It is on the bank to create a situation that they can use to better create like a safe environment. So again, if the bank thinks that this is a situation, if they feel uncomfortable, ask for the ID. Okay, you still don't feel comfortable. Ask for the PIN, the debit. Okay, you still don't feel comfortable. Ask for a second form of ID. Ask for the man to take off his freaking mask. There are so many other things that could have happened before we start getting into the shoulda, woulda, couldas, because these are the things that the bank should have done in the first place to verify it. Everything would have been done. So, I put more on the bank than anybody else. But that's my take on it. Let's see. Kano, what you got? Thank you so much. This shows all these people that try and act like it's isolated incidents. Any black man, famous or not, is in danger just existing. Yeah, I mean, having money doesn't, erase racism. It doesn't erase prejudice. It doesn't erase bias. It doesn't erase anything. I mean, you still got LeBron James, one of the most famous people in the world, one of the richest people out there, still getting called the N-word, like on his property, like there is no real exceptionalism that exists like that for black folks when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, it's an image problem, it's a societal problem, but I don't know. We just gonna have to work it out. My goodness, Kimmy J. Oh, come on. Golly, got a little bonus today and just wanted to share the love. Thanks for always keeping a real email. Oh, Kimmy J. Thank you. Oh, come on now. You got the bonus and you share it with the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh man, you guys are way too kind. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. Appreciate it. And congrats. Hey, listen, I hope you got a little bit more of that bonus and you go spend it on your go treat yourself. Go treat yourself. Okay. But thank you so much for supporting the channel like that. I really appreciate it. Buzz, what's going on? Thank you. Bank of America held up a sizable deposited check of mine for 15 days instead of the usual 5 to 7 days. A black man in a black community, I thought was bullshiggity. Well, that is definitely messed up. Sorry that happened to you, brother. But yeah, that's very, very strange. Like I said, I think they need to just change their protocols. They're gonna have to do something where protocols and procedures are going to have to be changed to avoid stuff like this. So I hope it's a lesson learned, and I hope they do better next time. I hope. Danielle, thank you so much. Maybe the teller and manager want him to recast T'Challa. I'm not right. Danielle, go to the corner. Go to the corner. Thank you for that, though. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, that you playing. You playing. Thank you, Danielle. That's funny. Not Buck. Thank you so much. My goodness. Thank you so much for that support. It has since come out that Ryan has a slight speech impediment. This is so triggering for disabled people. What happens if he has nonverbal or on the spectrum? We don't talk about ableism in relation to black folks enough. Yeah, no, he does have a he does stutter. I mean, I've talked to him to the point where like it didn't seem too crazy, or too much of an impediment. I mean, this guy has done interviews and stuff too, but that doesn't take away from your point at all. He could be, maybe it's part of like an insecurity of like, yo, just read this, because like what if he was like, a deaf person? What if he was deaf, or what if he was mute and he could not speak? So if a deaf or mute person goes in and writes a note and says, I want some money out, like, you calling the police on them too? Like, that's a problem. So yeah, excellent point. Great observation on that. But yeah, that's it's messed up no matter how you slice it. But thank you so much for that contribution. Appreciate you. Raynell, thank you so much. Teller didn't do her job. She said herself she didn't verify his account looking at his ID. She just thought he looked weird and went to her manager. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to fault her for asking the manager because, like I said, I don't know. Maybe this is her first day on the job. I don't know if she just wasn't trained properly, right? Again, if she had made these decisions on her own, I would put more fault on her. But the fact that you got someone there that's supposed to be in a position of power, a position of authority that should know more, that's on the manager. Because the manager could have been like, hey, chill out. We don't call the police on everybody. Let me take care of it. And if I think the situation calls for it, I'll hit the silent alarm. Like I know y'all gotta have better procedures than that. So yeah, that I'll kind of go with that a little bit more. But thank you for that. Great comment. Thank you. Let's see. David. Oh, David, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Second time sending a super chat, get used to it. Dang, I'm sorry, man. Love everything you do for us in the entertainment field. Catwoman, Pfeiffer forever. Yes. Recast T'Challa. David, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, man. Appreciate it so much. All right, y'all. Man, that's just a lot. Let's end this on a positive note. Let's do a little myth busting. Okay. I don't know if y'all heard the news. But somewhere out there in the social media world, there's a myth that has been floating around. And this myth would say something, or it'd go something like, no actor would ever want to follow in the footsteps of Chadwick Boseman. No actor would ever want the pressure of playing T'Challa. Oh, nobody. Nobody. Hold on. Actually, because I know you guys will appreciate this. Let me see if I can. I know I'm probably gonna mess this up. I know, but let me see if I can find something for y'all. I shouldn't do this. I really shouldn't. So let me see if I can find it. If I can't find it, that's actually a good thing. If I can find it, it's gonna be a problem. So hold on. I'm just looking to see where it is. Give me a quick second. Where is it? Somebody posted it online. Where is it? Where is it? I'm almost there. Give me a second, y'all. Because I'm gonna play it for you if I can get it. Where is it? Ooh, so close, so close, so close. Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. All right. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. I know I shouldn't do it. Let's see. Can I hold on? Let me stop it. Yeah. Share it. Yes. Share the audio. Yes. Okay. Make sure it's there. Okay. Look at this. Y'all boys here now. Okay. Y'all boy. Let's just listen to what he said. Yeah. Let's just listen to what he said. Oh, hold on. Is there no audio? Okay, hold on. My bad. If there's no audio, hold on. Let me get it for you. Hold on. My bad. My bad. I thought there was a video on this one. Hold on. Let me get it because I want y'all to listen to what he had to say. I want y'all to listen to that. There it is. Boom. Okay. I got it. All right. I'm going to upload it. Hold on. I got you. I got y'all. Don't worry. Where is it? Let me upload it. Actually, I want to listen to it. I want to listen with y'all. All right. Let's listen to y'all boy. Because
Do you think Chadwick would want his role to be recast?
No, you can't recast it. I mean, he did that role in a way it'll never be done again. And I would hate for an actor to have to pick up the baton that he left behind because, you know, there's no question he was a dynamic figure and an amazing actor. And just looking at the reaction to Black Panther, there's nobody that could bring the grace to that role that he did. So I wouldn't want to see, you know.
All right. Thank you for that, Clarence. All right. So, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you. Appreciate you though. I don't know what you're talking about. So this myth, he's not the only one that has populated this. He's not the only one that circulated this myth that no other actors would ever want all this pressure. They wouldn't want it. Gonna do a little myth busting. Y'all remember we had a nice little thing. It was I don't know if y'all heard of it. It was the RecastTChalla anthem. I don't know if y'all heard of it. It was something a little cool. You know, we dropped it. Me and Chief Wakil, another, vet in the building. We dropped a little RecastTChalla thing. Went viral on a couple things. You know, no big deal. No big deal, right? When we dropped that, one thing that I did was I went ahead and shared that video with a bunch of different celebrities, right? I didn't expect anybody to say nothing. I didn't expect nothing. I was just like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. And I shot it to I was just like, yo, DM, yo, tweet, yo, message, yo, this email. I just sent it to a whole bunch of people. And one of the things that I did was I asked one of these actors, I was like, or all of the actors, I was like, yo, some people have said that you would be great if you were to, play T'Challa. Are you down? Are you down? And guys, we got a response. Yalan Noel. Y'all might know him from Insecure. Y'all might know him from the first Purge. My man responded to the message and said, ha ha ha. Hold on, let me get it all big and good for y'all. I told him, I was like, yo, people been saying you would be great as T'Challa. You down? He was like, ha ha ha, in a blink of an eye. But it's up to the gods. It's up to the gods. Look at this brother. Look at this strong chocolate brother. Okay? My man can act. My man can do the action scenes. He is just one of many, many talented actors that would love the opportunity to play T'Challa. Why? Because a leading role in Marvel is game changing. I've told y'all this before. Wasn't nobody checking for Tom Holland before he was doing backflips in his backyard and he became Spider-Man. Don't nobody care about Chris Hemsworth to this day unless he's Thor. Chris Pratt was doing his little thing on his little Parks and Rec or whatever. But when he became Star-Lord, all of a sudden, now he's in Tomorrow War. Now he's in Jurassic Park. Now he's Mario. You get all these other opportunities when you get a leading role in Marvel. What actor wouldn't want that? What black actor wouldn't want the rich and full of heritage type of role of T'Challa to put on their resume? The pressure? What pressure? What is all this pressure? This is nonsense. It's nonsense. What pressure did all 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 James Bonds have when they signed up one after the other? What pressure was there when we had all them Jokers or the next Batman after the next Batman who's going to be in the movie with the other two Batman in the same movie? What pressure? Where is this pressure? I just want to know. I want to know how many of these actors are turning down career-changing roles because of the pressure. Why y'all subscribe to these myths? Why? I don't understand. Let me tell you something. You don't think the irony in this, you don't think that if Anthony Mackie was not actually Falcon, you don't think he would have tried to play T'Challa? You don't think he would have auditioned to play T'Challa? Come on now. Hold on. I think I saw. Uh-oh. 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 So Mackie almost played T'Challa. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. It's the first leading black role in Marvel as comic books and in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Not Blade, but Marvel Cinematic Universe, the MCU. Mackie definitely saw the potential in that role. I'm not clamoring for it. I'm not asking for it at all. But this idea that no actor is going to want a career change to get to be put on a global stage, like Tom Holland is now internationally known because it's not because of Uncharted, it's not because of Cherry, it's not because of all these other movies that every time he would do something non-Marvel would flop. It's not because of that. It's because he's Spider-Man. It's because it's Marvel. Benedict Cumberbatch, great actor. Bro, you're Doctor Strange. You dope in Sherlock. You dope in these other roles. You're Doctor Strange. Okay? You're Doctor Strange. It's not a lot of big name actors that outshine the Marvel roles that they're in. Scarlett Johansson does. You know, ScarJo, she can do other things, and she's ScarJo. She Black Widow, but she's ScarJo first. Just saying. A lot of these other actors that you did not know that you weren't checking for, Marvel made them. And Marvel continues to put them at the forefront. Elizabeth Olsen, Scarlet Witch. She made some other movies, and I bet you some of y'all, without Googling, can't name them. Can you? She made some other stuff that was not Marvel related, but you know her as Scarlet Witch, don't you? That's what I'm saying. So, yes, 110%. I am so glad that not only did this brother have the courage and the honesty to, and by the way, I asked him too. Like I was like, because when when he responded, I was like, can I quote you on this? He was like, go ahead, brother, go ahead. I was like, yes. So I was too geek, because I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, yo, he's not worried about his career. He's not worried about, being some backlash or whatever. And guess what? I posted this on my fan page. I posted on Twitter. 98% of the reactions are all positive. Almost everybody is like, hey, I could see him as T'Challa. Hey, I saw him in the first Purge. I saw him doing his action scenes. I could see that. Hey, I seen him in The Photograph. I seen him in Insecure. He can act. And then all of a sudden, what happens? Everybody start talking about like, hey, you know what? Not only him, Damson Idris could be dope. John David Washington, Aldous Hodge. Like, everybody's starting to think about what else is possible. That's why you recast T'Challa. To keep that positive Black imagery going. It has nothing to do with stopping other heroes and other characters. But you don't want to take that one positive one off the board. It's too good. They could do a variant. They could do whatever they want to do with this. But the characters got to go on. And you got actors that are willing to jump into that fire. And all I'm saying now is, I don't even think it's that hot. I don't think it's that hot. I don't think it's that taboo to desire the recasting of T'Challa anymore. Especially with variants and multiverse and all that. Especially because of that. More people are coming around to it. More people are starting to understand, like, wait a minute now. I think this is actually possible. I mean, they got time travel and magic, and it's fiction, and actors only have one job, which is to act in roles. I think they should recast T'Challa. Ooh, an angel gets its wings every time. Every time somebody says, let's recast T'Challa. Anyway, all right, y'all. That is all I got for today. You see how that's exclusive too? I love that. That's exclusive because wasn't nobody gonna report on this. I put it towards a big name outlet. They didn't want it. But that's okay. We got the numbers now. We got the numbers and we got the talking. But anyway, let me know what you think about this myth of no other actor is gonna want to deal with the pressure of recasting T'Challa or whatever. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Man, I feel like I'm gonna have to do a whole video about like all the myths that people had, like, the legacies. All the legacies are destroyed if you recast. All right. One of these days, I'm gonna do a video on like busting more myths or something, because just way too dumb that people just keep subscribing to these things without thinking it through. You got to think these things through. I know people gonna feel how they feel. I get it. But my goodness, man, that is just ridiculous. All right. Let us get to some of these comments. Where we go? Where we got? Okay. Ty, thank you so much, Ty. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. So generous. She Who Remains. There she goes. Do it again, because we can't hear you, boy Mac. Okay, I got you. I did it. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I actually thought that would work, because I hit the button saying play the audio. I don't know. Sorry, I learned on the fly. Let's go. Prince Zodiac, what you got? We know you wanted to enjoy that video talk. Yeah, I know. Video Famous J. I enjoyed the Batman movie, but let's get it straight. Adam West is the GOAT, Eartha Kitt is the GOAT, Catwoman, recast T'Challa forever. Forever. They could be your goats, like look, I know we be playing around and joking with all this stuff. I grew up on Michael Keaton's Batman. Like that was my first Batman. I had the toys, I had the Batmobile, long Batmobile. I had the movies that I watched a lot. So for me, Michael Keaton was always like my favorite Batman. Now I've enjoyed all the other ones. But for me, it was it. I didn't, but I also understand the people that grew up with Adam West. That was the first time y'all saw Batman too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Adam West at that time, you come home Saturday morning or whatever, after school watching it. Makes sense. Makes sense. So I don't begrudge other people. I just joke when I say like, Keaton is the GOAT, even though I'm not, because he is a GOAT. I'm just playing. But yeah, and same for Eartha Kitt. Phenomenal actress, but it's still gonna be Pfeiffer for me. It's gonna be Pfeiffer for me. Just saying, I can't let that go. Can't let it go. Let's see. Marsha Reese, recast Falcon. Well, not gonna disagree. Nelson V, thank goodness it's not up to Mackie. Recast T'Challa. Well. Anthony Mackie, what the yeah. We did listen. I did a whole video on him about why I was disappointed in him, and it was because of those comments. I'm like, how are you saying this? And you're denying another black brother, another black actor from having a huge payday with that role. It's like, imagine if they was like, you know what? The CEO of Amazon is gone, is just done. And we're just not going to rehire and we're going to shut down Amazon. Yo, hire me. I want to be the CEO of Amazon. I'll take that job. What you mean? What, there's too much pressure following up Jeff Bezos? Nah, I'll take it. Shoot, I'll work 1 year and quit. Just pay me that one check and I'm done. But yeah, I don't understand his mindset with that. But then again, he's a company man. So maybe he just didn't want to rock the boat. I get it. I don't know. David Curtis, back at it. Thank you so much. Kevin Feige made him sign a contract to say that. I'm not going to say he did, but what I will say is that, and I've said this many times before, I don't trust people under contract to always tell me the full truth when it comes to controversial subjects. Because again, they are inclined not to sabotage the movie because the studio will sue them. And I give the example of David Ayer with the Suicide Squad. With all the Zack Snyder stuff going on, release the Snyder Cut and all that stuff, David Ayer on his Twitter account, on his social media, was going hard saying, the Suicide Squad, that crappy version, this is my movie. There is no other cut. This is the final version. I love this version. Then the second that contract was up, my man was like, yo, release the Ayer cut. Yeah, let's see that Ayer cut, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yeah, that was definitely a problem from the jump. So I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I know Angela Bassett be talking, Lupita be talking. I respect them as actors, as people, but I'm just like, I can't listen to you right now. I have to wait until all that stuff is done, your contract is done, and then I could see, like, if you stick with whatever you were saying. She Who Remains, thank you so much. Tell my chocolate bar I said, hey, boo, I know what pressure I want from her. Whoa. Wait a minute now. Hold on. That's for a different show. That's a different show. That's a different show. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate you. Dion something. Noel would be incredible. He fits the part. He has action. Comic book movie star potential. I would love to see Marvel Studios give him a chance. I would too. He was definitely in my top 5, like early on. I already told y'all my number 1 has always been Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. I think he could do it, but Noel could do this too. Like, I'm not even picky. I'm not picky. I just want them to keep the character alive. That's all. I'm not picky. Dorian, can you get a Bank of America to support Recast T'Challa? That'd be interesting. Let me toy around with that idea. That'd be interesting. I don't know how they're gonna feel though, because like I don't know how Marvel feels yet. Like nobody knows. Like I I don't even know. Like, no one has asked them, no press has had the courage, in my opinion, to press them and ask them, what do you think about the fans urging y'all to recast T'Challa? It's a simple question. Comicbook.com, Collider, Variety, Deadline, Hollywood Reporter, somebody. Nobody can ask that basic question. We got all this national coverage. We got all this stuff in the LA Times. We got all this stuff. But every time they decline to comment. And here's the thing, y'all could give like a simple PR answer like, we respect the fans' feelings and we are looking forward to them to watching the movie and leaving it at that. You could just say that. You could just say that. But they don't want to comment at all. So I'm waiting for the press. I told you, I made a post about it too, calling out press, and I tagged them too. I'm like, when the movie comes out and y'all gonna have that access, I know I'm not. I know they're not gonna be like, hey, E-Man, come on to the red carpet and interview. I know they're not gonna give me that access. They don't want that. So a lot of y'all that do have the access have the guts to ask the hard questions. And these are not questions that should get you blacklisted. If you ask a question like, if they killed T'Challa off, why did you feel that was necessary when it's fiction and you could have done anything else? Did you have any other ideas on how to celebrate Chadwick without using his death in this movie? Like, these are basic questions that you can ask. And if Marvel's not prepared to ask them, then they really shouldn't be prepared to do it in the movie, potentially. So anyway, thank you for that. Appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see. Donnell, thank you so much. They can't ask Marvel actors these questions. You already know they've been instructed on how to answer. Facts. Yes, they do. By the way, the actors do go through training. Like they've admitted to this. Like new actors that get into the Marvel series, they be like, man, they put us through the rigor, and they come for you. They come for you if you mess up too. So yes, they do train them how to answer these things. Prince, thank you. That's why Mackie was sour in that interview. Sad. Well, yeah, it was a little disappointing. I'll say that. Definitely a little disappointed. Derek Gaines, thank you so much. She's in Godzilla 2014. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you for that. Let's see. Storm Shadows. Let's see. From now on, when there are screw ups, it shall henceforth be referred to as being a Mackie. Wow. Oh, wow. I'm not gonna get in it. I'm not gonna get in it because y'all gonna be like, I hate Mac. I ain't gonna care. Listen, I'm not. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. That's all. That's it. That's funny though. Thank you, Storm Shadow. Dion, thank you so much. Mackie is just happy to have T'Challa out the way. He wants the same respect as T'Challa. Don't nobody want Cap's leftovers. Look, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. I'm just saying, like, I've already told y'all, I don't like the path that they've gone with Falcon. And this is not the MCU's fault. It's more so the comics, because the comics have been taking Falcon, who is an original black character. This is a character that started off black, and that was it. Like, he was just the Falcon. And they made him hitch on the Captain America and stuff. And like, to me, I don't think he has much of an identity. I'm like, yo, when you not Captain America, who are you, Sam Wilson? Because that's what I'd like to know. I'd like to know Sam Wilson without the mantle. I like to see Falcon. All these other superheroes be getting super power ups and all this stuff over here. Like, Falcon ain't got nothing. Like, he was all psychically linked with birds and stuff. Like, I don't know. Y'all could have turned him into a mutant or something. They failed Falcon, man. I'm sorry. They failed Falcon. Let's see. Dex of Reason. Thank you so much. Batman went crazy. If my Batman's whip don't stall out when profiling it, I don't want it. Just showing love, my brother. Catch you on the replay, gang. Hey, Dex, thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate you, sir. Appreciate that. Let's see. Come on now. Better late than never, though. Just My Opinion Reviews. Brandon K. Avery. Y'all already know what it is. Make sure you guys go follow this brother. He is on my favorite channel list. And I have a spoiler review of the Batman with him and Elliot from the Movie Files. So y'all definitely go check that out. Let's see. Brandon says, I'm super late, but here. I don't know what we're talking about, but I'm hearing this recast Mackie stuff. Mara. Anyways, y'all support this man and thumbs up the video. Recast T'Challa, save T'Challa. And please recast Iron Fist. Ooh. That needs to happen sooner than later. Come on now. Thank you, B. I appreciate you, sir, as always. Okay. I think we are are we we're almost there. Okay, almost there. Prince, the legacy started with him, it continues with them. That's the way recasting works. Facts. Chadwick should be the beginning of a legend and not the end of one. Thank you so much for that. Latrice, hey, good to see you. Thank you so much. So Mackie thinks Chadwick was much better, was a much better actor than him. He's playing new Cap. Haven't heard him say no one can pick up the baton as new Falcon. Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah. I mean, look, I'll say this, and I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm just being as honest as I can be about this. I've listened and heard almost every possible argument against recasting that's out there. I respect people's differences of opinions, and they are entitled to them. But I have not yet heard a logically sound argument with supporting foundation that refutes the notion to recast. I haven't heard it. I've heard feelings. I've heard opinions, and that's great. I've heard speculation. I've heard myths. I haven't heard anything that's really strongly supported outside of, I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable. This ain't right. Because honestly, for almost every answer, you can bring up like, oh, but his brother. Oh, but this is what Chadwick felt. Oh, but this is the history in movies. Oh, but this is how this character developed. Like, there's so much stuff that you can say in favor of RecastTChalla versus the other. I don't know. Like, I just feel like arguments based off of emotional foundations are never stable. Why? Because emotions are unstable. That nothing should be based off of emotion. You could be mad one minute and happy the next. But a logically sound position is that's straight all the way through. Anywho, so yeah, I don't expect that from Mackie at this point. Thank you for that. Let's see. Oh, Doran, thank you so much for that. Oh, there we go. I got you. I've been watching since the recast movement began, so I just been thinking, give us a scenario in which Marvel can bring a new T'Challa variant seamlessly, like what Marvel did in Spider-Man No Way Home. Very easy. Magic, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness screws up with the multiverse, variant T'Challa is there. That easy, literally that easy. Watch What If, the same situation that happened with Black Widow, where the Watcher pulled a T'Challa from one world and put it in another, pulled Black Widow from one reality and put it in another. That's how you can get a variant. You can do something where the T'Challa that we've always known was a Skrull and the real T'Challa had been kidnapped. I mean, it's fiction. It's fiction. You literally have, the only limit you have is your imagination and trying to figure out seamless ways to make this work. It's fiction. We got aliens, wizards, time travel, multiverse. Like, pick an option. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with is an easy way to just be like, there it is. I mean, Spider-Man No Way Home, it was a magic trick that brought in all the variants. You can't do that again? Okay. Avengers Endgame, they went in time and brought a variant of Loki because of time travel. You can't do that again? You can do so many different things. So many. It's fiction. I don't know how else to really put it. Like, it's fiction. It's I don't know. Dora, thank you so much again for that. Let's see. I don't know if your comment came through a second time, but I do think we got you. But anyway, y'all, that is all I got for tonight. I appreciate y'all so much for taking the time to watch this whole video. I appreciate y'all just supporting this channel like no other. Like, when I tell you, you guys are the lifeblood of how this continues. Y'all keep the lights on for real. Like, literally, I mean, for real. But I gotta say thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I am going to be I'm still working. I got a whole lot of stuff Okay. Yes, I see Marsharice here making. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right. I still got a couple Usher bucks that were left over here. So I'm still here. Doran, thank you so much. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay, here we go. There you go, your comment. Let's see. And how could the studio still make the events of Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame canon to the new version of T'Challa? Again, it's fiction. They can like just reset. They can reset everything if they wanted to. Like this is really not difficult. I promise you could get a third grader to figure this stuff out. I'm just saying, and I'm not trying to insult you, not trying to insult nobody else. I'm just saying this is not hard to figure out. The comics have a groundwork for all of this stuff. It's fiction. They can literally make up whatever they want. They can make it all up. You know, it's that's what it is. So but anyway, I'll be dropping a video for that stuff later anyway. So anyway, I gotta go. I appreciate y'all. I got work to do. I got articles to write. I got things. I was told on Sunday. Yeah, I was told on Sunday, keep an eye on Screen Rant. You might see a nice little article pop up about T'Challa. I don't know what it's about. Actually, I do because I wrote it. But y'all keep an eye out for that. That might be, might be a little something you want to read. So keep an eye out for that. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Make sure to wash your hands, wash your butts, all that good stuff. Watch a good movie and let me know what you think about it. All right. Y'all have a good night, good weekend. Peace.